Hey guys, you honestly thought this was canceled? Yeah, here's the funny thing. I bought, what is it called? Google Home Mini, recently. By recently, I mean yesterday. And for those who don't know, Google Home Mini is like a personal assistant, and you can tell things. It's basically like Google. You can basically say like, I'm not gonna say that. Well, if I say hello Google, please search up blah 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 blah, it will literally search it up, and there are many things you can do with it. And one of the things I told it to do was give me an alarm because I want to take a nap. And then we took a nap, and then we didn't get the alarm, and then here we are. So yeah, late stream. Not oh, Jesus! I just realized I didn't even change the stream name. Oh, my bad. I'm still out of it, guys. Give me a second. Let me change everything. Nate. I just wrote Nate as an N-A-T-E instead of late. Oh, I'm so out of it. Okay, late night.
Some sleep.
No, screw you. All right. Oh, I just wrote late night tier 20 arena duels. Come chat and chat. I wrote chill and chat, right? It's chill and chat. Oh my. I just woke up and here we are. I was gonna do hero reviews, but I think it's way too late for that. I mean, we can still do it, but like, who the hell's gonna be up for it at the end of it? Oh boy, today's not going well. Yeah. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, more hero reviews. Okay, let me just ask, do you guys still want me to do it? A lot of people have to go to sleep, don't you? Are you staying up until 2? Am I? Oh crap, we might have to. That's a good idea. We just stay up until the... Alright, I guess we are. Okay, let's go with the original plan. And I gotta change the stream title again. Okay. We are going to run it like a normal stream we're gonna pretend we were on time. It is now 7 p.m. and I am online. I did not take a nap as I intended to, except
in a stream the second book 2 comes out?
Well, looks like we are now. Great. Wait, nothing is happening this reset? Fate, you just ruined everything. I hate you. Okay, never mind. We're not doing any of that. And for anybody wondering why we're not doing any of that, blame Fate. All right, there you go. It's not my fault. It's actually Fate's fault. All right, are we still? Wait, do you guys still want hero reviews? What time is it over there, Nim? It's 11, so it's 4 hours later than I wanted to be. My mom took my phone away, but she forgot my computer. Why did she take your phone away, Lancelot? You would have stayed up until reset for no reason. LOL. Oh wait, you're right. Fate, you're right. You're the good guy here. I'm sorry. Wait, no, you took this away from me. Okay, wait, no, you're still the good guy. All right, wait, late night tier 20 arena duels and hero reviews. Exclamation mark, question mark. Guys, whenever you see exclamation mark, question mark, is it the exclamation mark first or the question mark first? I'm always confused about that. That's something that's been on my mind several times now. Too late for people to stay up and wait for the GN2 scene. Yeah, that's true. Alright, we'll only do 25 then. Alright. I saw that you went live at 5. I thought I would get... Oh, yeah, Aiden. How did your exams go? One of them went well, I think. The other one, I am not so happy about. The first time you write an exam that's all digital, it takes you by surprise so badly. Okay, I didn't really finish either exams, but the first one was really bad. Alright. It's like, it's 4 hours long, right? Because you're getting tested for an entire semester's worth of exams at one time. And it's all digital. As in, like, every answer you have to do digitally. So you have to do it on your computer. which is really weird because as an accountant, like, I've always done everything on paper, so translating it over to digital on a laptop is really weird, but that's what we did. And that's why I don't have a lot of confidence in my first exam. In my second exam, I was like, oh, okay, I get it. I get how this is gonna go now. I get how I gotta schedule things to do this well. But yeah, that first one, oh my god. It was like, it took me by surprise by how much longer everything takes once you're out of your comfort zone. But yeah, that's basically it. Alright. Hey Robin. Yeah, night, right? Thanks for being here. I'm sorry about everything. I feel so bad for a lot of people. I'm sorry for being a moron. Who are you going for on the legendary banner? Aira. I love Aira. Well, Aira's just really good, but... I am Canadian. Yes, I am. I am also green eggs and spam. It's hand. Fuck. I've got 100 minutes till midnight, man. Alright, you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're already committed. I mean, jeez, it's already late. But yeah, we're committed. We're gonna do this right. By the way, I was kind of scared my tablet wouldn't turn on earlier. And for those who weren't here right as we started the stream, reason I'm late is because I took a nap. But then, I used Google Home Mini, which is my new smart home speaker thing, and I told it to give me a nap time, and then it did, except I didn't wake up when it apparently rung. So yeah, I just slept through everything, and then now I woke up, and then now we're here, which is why the stream's a mess so far, because we just rushed to start it instead of planning it out like a smart person. But yeah, here we go. You guys say Aira. Okay, I pronounce it Ira. I believe it's Ira, but whenever Japanese people have to do anything with like English names, they kind of mess it up. So I say it like any normal person interpreting it would, I guess, but I don't know. Also, we reached 6,800 subscribers. Thank you guys so much, and 2,048 followers. If we were early, we would have reached it on stream, and that would have been really cool. But we didn't do that. Can we put Wary Fighter on a fonts, please? No. All right, we're gonna finish this quest, which is like one more, and then we're gonna start the hero reviews. Alphonse looks like the most annoyed guy ever. This kind of face. Oh yeah, you just keep that perfectly straight line of a mouth for me. Whenever artists draw heroes, they always want to impart their character on you. And with Alphonse, I get a whole bunch of like, I'm a douchebag. Oh yeah, I get tons of that. Douchebag streams. Yeah, okay. If it isn't obvious, I really don't like Alphonse. I feel like he's one of the worst choices to have for a hero in a game. And now they're promoting him. Now we have to use him. Funny how that works. At least we get orbs, right? Yeah. Anyways, we'll start right after this. Yeah, and he's always on the bench. For good reason. Hey Nimi, how does Rayful Stab and Absorb Plus sound? It sounds like a plan. But I really think for stuff like that, you gotta do it on Elise or Clarine. Anyone on a horse, so you can use horse on them to compensate for lack of speed. Lack of speed and lack of attack. GHP quest, I know Fate. I just don't want any extra reason to use him more, but here we are. When is 8% banner? Sorry for my ignorance. Coming in 2 days. 1 or 2 days is the consensus, but I think it's in 2 days. But. Thank you, Erexis78, for the follow. Oh, change the character layout? Yeah, we set it up for Arena, but then we didn't do it. Thank you, Iceball1105. Anyways, I'm just letting it run through this test. I'm keeping animations on briefly because I recently changed a whole bunch of things on my tablet to try and get it to run more smoothly. And it does seem like it runs more smoothly. Here's what I found out about my tablet, is that overuse, it clocks itself down by about 20% on the CPU. That's significant. That makes things slow down a lot more. So it runs at 1.8 gigahertz at max, but clocks down all the way to 1.4. Anyways, that's just an interesting thing I found out today. But yeah, I tweaked it to try and keep it clocked up longer. Anyways, let's do the hero reviews. Originally, yeah, I shouldn't even turn them on. We'll run it only 25 because it's kind of late, and I don't want to get people to stay up too long. But we'll run 25 and then Arena and then 25, and I think that'll be a good mix. How do you cheer? I want Senpai to notice me. Well, I've noticed you, but you can't cheer on YouTube. And I will always advocate for those to for everyone to watch on Twitch, because Twitch is a superior platform. But you don't have to, of course. I'll always stream on YouTube. Unless I decide to move over to Twitch as a partner, then I will only be on Twitch. So I guess I shouldn't make that kind of promise, because there might be we might not even keep it. Anyways, let's start. Are there anybody on the friends list that want to be checked up on? You should do 100 hero reviews. I know, but it's kind of late. 100 at this time would take us until reset. But if there's nothing happening on reset, there's no point in going for it, is there? Do you guys think Michaelis upgraded his, merged more his Michaelis? No, right? There's no way. No, okay. Is Michaelis max at +3 right now, or is it +2? Thank you, Infram, for the sub. Wow, sub hype. I don't deserve it. With this late ass stream and everything, I don't deserve it, but thank you so much. You saw a YouTube hashtag? Hey Eggy, welcome back. I upgraded my Michaelis. Okay. Michaelis is always an interesting option. Speed +3 on Michaelis is always I've actually never seen this before. Nobody ever tries to save his speed. If you run him with a Fire Emblem team and you got gold flyers, I guess you can reach to a point where you don't get doubled. Which does work fairly well. Because people don't realize this with quick riposte, is that you still want speed with quick riposte. I mean, sure, it would defeat the purpose of quick riposte if you double naturally, because then why would you ever use quick riposte? But you do want to reach a point of quick riposte that you don't get doubled, but you still double on the counterattack, and that's how it works. That's why you want more speed, but it's a weird thing to go for. Can you check my mail corn? All right, we'll check it. Milcorn. Man. Milcorn's one of those heroes that you think there's a lot of potential in, but there's not. We'll check Marble's loot later too. Milcorn is how do you word this? It's like he's on the cusp of great potential, but he's like a few stat points off. The only word that came to mind is something that I probably shouldn't say on stream, so we won't say it. Darting Blow Wind Sweep with Yato. I mean, it works. It's basically like a better build than Elm. It's funny how Elm does this Wind Sweep thing, but he can't do it well. Anyway, speed +4 when attacking, plus another 6 when attacking, and then adds 8 from the Phantom Speed. I think that's kind of overboard. You can probably do without Darting Blow, honestly. If you ran it like Fury, +7 instead, with maxed out Phantom Speed, that might have worked out better, huh? But I don't know. I don't really know. I think this works. I mean, this definitely works. There's nothing in this game that should be able to prevent you from using Wind Sweep, but yeah. Let's see. And thank you, Daniel MF1 for following, and Eggy Eggro for the resub.
I know we troll each other, but hey, happy 3 months, my dude's face hype.
My dude's face hype? What the heck? Is that how it interprets it? Check out my friend request and rate my May. Alright, you know, if you guys are on here, I will definitely check you guys out. That makes it sound like we're dating, but we're not. Our relationship hasn't advanced to that stage. Not to mention, you're an aggro. That is not even Asian. Okay, right. So let's keep going. Huh. You know banners matter? What? Okay, alright, let's check out Marble's loot. If you guys haven't seen it, Loot once destroyed me. Alright, she destroyed me multiple times, but there was only one time on YouTube. You know what, I won't post other time some other time. But Loot is amazing. Marbles is another YouTube content creator for FEH. Let's see. Surprisingly normal.
I want my hero reviewed, but I keep forgetting to send the request.
Well then, Mezu, nobody can help you, huh? Anyways, kind of strange. I thought it was gonna be something wacky. By the way, guys, you guys watch Marbles, right? What do you think of Marbles? Please don't say something controversial. Though if I say that, somebody's gonna think of something controversial. Oh boy, reverse psychology in the human brain. But Tavo, thank you for the follow. What a name. But yeah, last time we saw a hero from the Marbles was some wacky hero build. I still think this is weird that it's called the Weirding Tome. I'm immature, so things like that get to me. Speed plus 3. You definitely can't move it, because that speed plus 3 makes a huge difference. But Wings of Mercy, huh? Maybe he's just using her as a bonus hero? Probably right. What's better, Fury or close defense on Joshua? I would keep close defense. I think Fury works out better, but close. There's such a small difference for Joshua. I would just keep it. Didn't you think Marbles was girl? No, somebody else thought Marbles was girl. Butters thought Marbles was girl, which is really weird. Because if anybody who has ever watched Marbles videos could probably tell he's a guy. It's like sometimes you get the impression that someone's a guy, but over the internet nowadays you can't really assume anyone's genders anymore, because everyone's bi-gendered apparently. So yeah, you really can't do that. So, but like with Marbles, it's different because you just get the impression that he's a guy. Like a stoner kind of guy. If you ever read a dialogue he writes down. I kind of think he's stoned when he makes his videos. In any case, is there anybody else who we should check out? Oh yes, I feel so bad for Peas. All right, so for those who don't know, Peas is like one of the masterful whales that I've ever met in from Fire Emblem Heroes, and with Peas, he's actually in Toronto until tonight. So I could have met him, but the thing is, I had exams until Saturday, and then right after the exams, I got that dreadful haircut. So now I never want to go outside again, and so I never ended up meeting Peas, even though we could have. And I feel bad about that. I also feel bad about my haircut. I also feel really bad about everything. But anyways, let's check out his perfect Axazura, because I've never seen a hero from him that wasn't perfect. And it's perfect, of course. Alright, let's see. Oh, you beat Eggy. You beat Marbles in Arena Defense. Alright, that's pretty funny. You should have checked Marbles loot list, skill list. Alright, I will. Nim has feminine tunnel vision. Not true. Anyways, Azura, this encounter, Wings of Mercy. Wings of Mercy is kind of normal on her. I mean, you do want her to come into battle randomly. It's like you randomly teleport into battle, you use Uror, and then the other hero's super buffed now, and then you destroy worlds. But yeah, there's nothing to talk about. Azura's just built perfectly fine. I do get very upset when people replace Uror, because I don't understand why you would ever want to replace this thing. This thing's like what makes her the greatest dancer in the game. And I know somebody's gonna say, oh, why not use Indigo? Because he can counter Brave Lin's and Reinhardt's with that one build and do absolutely nothing well. Because the point of a dancer is to be masterful at dancing. I mean, to do it better than all the other heroes, but which Azura does. The thing is, like, Azura, 41 speed at max out. This is obviously a plus speed Azura. And you can use this encounter fairly well. 41 speed prevents you from getting doubled, and then this encounter to, you know, kill Reinhardt's. Though at 28 res, it's kind of pushing it. But I'm sure he knows what he's doing, and it will work out. But yeah, Azura's great. Hey guys, I'm Nimious, and all I care about is being free to play and lollies, and I don't care about my audience even though they pay for my Robin. That's not true, I care. Didn't even realize the drive attack. What? What do you mean? I did realize it. This guy has so many Delphias. He was talking about putting like drive attack on everything at one point. He has so many Delphias. He has a perfect Delphia, by the way. Remember when you didn't get Azura and this guy got plus 10? Yeah, I mean, I can't stay mad forever because Peace is a great guy, but I can stay pretty mad for a while, but no, I can't. Not for him. Alright, Brave Lance plus, Fury Drag back, Hone Attack. Yeah, right, just typical kind of stuff. Hinoka's just not fitted for this, though. If you ever get Hinoka, I suggest you just replace her with Cordelia. Huh. Is Hinoka insecure about her, size? Because I usually don't see flat girls in this game. Alright, Lord Goopy. Excuse me? When did you change the name to Lord Goopy? Wait, what? Why does that feel so strange all of a sudden? Maybe it's a Joshua thing. Okay, I know he was always... But still. And you just do this generic... Okay, get out of here, dude. Alright, what am I missing? Probably Nim? Huh. Hinoka has thighs, boy. I mean, at some point we're gonna... I feel like as a society, we fetishized everything about women. I feel like the next fetish is going to be all about their, like, ears. Or something weird. I don't know. They're gonna make this weird thing where, like, when a girl flips off her hair and reveals their ear, everyone, like, orgasms. Or they've already done that. What? No! I think they have, haven't they? Oh no. What is it called? Alright. Because, okay, for thighs, they call it the absolute zone. Alright, when that thigh gap part, that's absolute zone. I don't have an Hinoka, I can't show you guys that, huh? But yeah, it's this area. If we could actually show you, but yeah, right. What am I talking about? Let's keep going. Elbows? Oh yeah, elbows. Yeah. Elbows too, huh? That's true. Elbows are better than knees in the fact that when you look at some women's knees, it looks like the face of a human being. It's like they absorb their souls. But with elbows, it's less apparent when they're absorbing souls. Yeah. We're gonna find the purest elbows. Anyways, let's move on to the friends list because we're kind of just wasting away here. The back knee. Oh, that's interesting. The back of a knee. Oh no, but that's already fetishized. Yeah, that definitely is, right?
Soon, Nim, you'll be looking at wrists and think to yourself, that's better than hentai.
Nothing's better than hentai. Okay, let's go on. Who is this? Byakuya. That's surprising. At a certain point, you're like, hey, we have no speed, so F it. Let's not bother with speed. Yet here we are with Faye with Fire Boost instead. Fire Boost, Brave Bow. With Brave Bow Plus, it should be 40 attack, because 41 attack, because it's plus 3 for that upgrade. Huh. And with all of that, you would hit 49. which would be enough to kill virtually all the mages, and a lot of infantry, and some cavalry. Yeah, that is in physical base. But, Swordbreaker, of course, because you want to make sure you finish off. If you ever pick a breaker skill, you usually want to go with Swordbreaker, purely because sword heroes are the most common infantry in the game. That makes perfect sense. But damn, Faye, huh? All right, Fire Boost is interesting because you don't want to use Death Blow, because Death Blow is a lot of cost, whereas Fire Boost you might have it randomly lying around, so I can understand it. Issue is that phase HP is not great, so this is interesting. You need to have at least 3 more HP, but when you consider like a lot of infantry like Mass Marth or Lucina, Ike, they might have too much HP for Faye to ever use Fire Boost to get that extra attack, so it might not work out very well, but I can understand the rationale of using it just for cost saving purposes. But yeah, geez, +1 Faye. I've never seen anybody do this. Yeah, see, you can tell they thought about it, but they never wanted to go all the way with Death Blow because they want to save some feathers. But yeah, wow. This is really unexpected. I don't really know why. Is Faye slow in her game? It's Echoes, right? Yeah. Is she slow? Because when you think about it, 20 speed's like Reinhardt level. It's like, I don't know, you failed grade 1 or something like that. Like that kind of slowness, but it's always gotten to me, because whenever you see archers, you expect them to be fast. I know there's a 5 speed penalty for the Brave Bow, but still, she's really slow. She's not that slow, right? Yeah, okay. She's not even an archer? Wait, what? You guys are telling me she's not even an archer in her game? If she's not an archer, then what is she? How does she end up as an archer in this game then? Look at Effie? Sure, we will. Which Effie? She can't be an archer. She's more of a cleric. What? I'm sorry, guys. I'm obviously haven't played Echoes, but what? She's a villager. If she's a villager, then how did she get terrible BST? Why does Amelia get good BST? That makes no sense. What is Fire Emblem doing? That's so dumb. Okay. Tobin should be an archer. Alright. I'll check. Okay, guys. I'll check you guys out if I ever see you. Don't worry. I will never skip out on you. But yeah. Not Echoes. It's Shadows of Valentia. Isn't it Fire Emblem Echoes? It is Fire Emblem Echoes. Shadows of Valentia. What, is it wrong to call it Echoes now? I thought people just called it Echoes. Amelia has armor. I know, but still. Look at Effie. Alright, I will. What Effie I'm looking at? Who's Effie I'm looking at for? Refresh friends list. Alright, I will refresh it. This is going messy. Hey Nims, I'm thinking +10 Minino. She is my speed plus defense. Should I wait for better IVs? That's the IVs I use. And she can take Brave Bow plus Lin attack, so. IS devs haven't played the mainstream FE games. Oh, that explains some things. That would explain a lot of things. What? You said I'm missing an FE. Who am I missing? Huh? Go back. To what? Oh, Paper Cuts Effie? Are you kidding me? We've seen his Effie so many goddamn times. You guys are actually making me go back to see his Effie. Are you guys serious? What do you want me to say here? We've seen his FE a bunch of times. You literally just put distant counter on her. That's the only difference. You guys really wanted me to come back for this. I thought we were missing something important. Oh man, what's with you guys? Do you actually want me to take this seriously? She doesn't need distant counter, guys. The sole reason you don't need distant counter is because of the weapons triangle. And as usual, there's not a lot of red mages. And even versus archers, it's not a guarantee she gets the kill at 53 attack. But yeah, I don't know why you want me to check this out. Gale Force FE is the new meta. It's old meta. It's always been like that. Anyways, let's keep going. I can't believe you guys made me go all the way back for that, but sure. Correct build, wrong IVs. With Nino, there's a lot of heroes that people hear me say like wrong IVs on and they get upset at me because like, hey, you don't get control over your IVs. Well, with like some heroes like Nino, you legitimately have a good chance of controlling the IVs. I mean, you could be possibly get unlucky enough that you can pull 10 Ninos and you don't get a plus speed one. But the chances for that is quite low, and with Nino, there's no point of upping her because you can't get her as a 5-star unless you somehow pull on that Blade Tone banner. But yeah, unless you did that, there's no chance of that. So yeah, you get to pick out her IVs, and you should always go with speed, not attack. Brash Assault doesn't work out well here, and it is attack. It's plus attack, I can tell that much. Brash Assault doesn't work out well here because you got to get attack to use it, but Brash Assault Desperation is a thing, and I guess that's why you want lower speed to prevent yourself from getting double but still make use of this. But with that said, it still doesn't work out well. Brash Assault's with Brash Assault, the thing is, she should kill most heroes regardless without Brash Assault, and that Brash Assault only gets you one additional attack. It's not going to the peak of Brash Assault's potential, and it's not going to Nino's potential either, which is why I don't like it. When you consider all you can do with that extra 3 speed with Nino, it's a lot better than this. But I like that. I like the creativity. It's just that it's not as effective as it could be. Yeah. I believe this one's plus attack minus defense, which, you know, it's not bad. It's creative when you try things that are abnormal, which this is, but, you know, sometimes it's not worthwhile being creative. I've taken criticism in the past for, like, featuring heroes that are not creative because it's like generic builds, but, you know, at a certain point you gotta understand that you can push the meta, try and push things more at the expense of making your hero bad, which is not exactly what happened there, but which is what happens in some cases where I see people try and be creative. Anyways, Slain Lance, Bonfire Fury, it's normal. Is my Crom up yet? Your Crom? No? See ya, Waffles. You're not going to look at me, Olivia, since she is at the bottom. Is Olivia at the bottom? Olivia. I don't believe you are even here. I think he wants me to review his Crom, but we'll take our time. Let's see. MLG loot. What is this MLG loot thing about? Who started that? Okay, who were we at? Just at Sand. Alright, Sand and Sun. That's a very interesting names to have right by each other. Look at Julia, I will. We're going in order. If you're a whale, DD3 is better than Earth Boost. It is. With Brave Bow, it just doesn't work. Unless we're not talking about something else, then we're kind of messed up. Alright, Henry. I still crack up seeing Henry. I always take Henry. We've made 2 videos now about Henry where he completely either destroys me or makes me look foolish. But I still, whenever I see his stats, I just think it's such a bad joke. It's like perfectly mediocre. Having mediocre defense. I mean, it's above average, but mediocre resistance, really, really bad attack, mediocre, all this below average, way below average speed, and really high HP, which again, HP is the worst stat you can have in this game, because, let me put it this way, if you survive an enemy attack, and you are now at 15 HP, it doesn't even matter, because most things would kill you at 15 HP, so that 15 is basically as worthwhile as having 1 HP, but, you know, for most heroes, if you had 1 HP and you had like 15 more attack or something, you can make a lot more happen, or 15 more speed or something like that. Which is why, you know, HP is not a worthwhile stat. Yet, that's what Henry has, tons of HP, but, you know, never the right kit to use it. Oh yeah, I was supposed to talk about the build. Oh, well, I can't let my disdain for heroes show too much during these, can I? Raven TA is obviously a thing, but that attack, the very sad part is, Bravelyn or whatever that just attacked him would actually live. How do I know this? I've attacked into someone with Raven Plus. I think it was Robin, and Robin has more attack, and Bravelyn survives. Issue with Bravelyn is that if she's using Mulligar, this doesn't happen. Like, he can't attack her and kill her like that. It just doesn't happen. There's just not enough damage. He would have to completely depend on the counterattack because of a QR bonfire to kill, but that's about it. There's not a lot going on there. For me, whenever I consider like these builds, I consider offensively and defensively. Of course, if you have like QR and then Quick Pulse and then bonfire, you can get the kill still. It's just that it's not ideal. In any case, moving on to Roy, Blazing Durando, Reposition, Ether, Fury, Desperation, Home Cav, Attack Smoke. There's nothing to say. Brave Roy is Brave Roy. Though saying that, like, I haven't seen a lot of Brave Roys lately. When you think about it arena-wise, I just haven't seen a lot of them. Yeah, but it's so easy to bait Bravelyn. It is, but then you have better options. If all you want to do is kill Bravelyn with a bait, there's a bunch of things. Whose era is this? Error. This is kind of what I want to do if I ever get enough eras, is to do this. Everything about here is perfect. There's not much to talk about, really. So why do you want this encounter of era? Because there's tons of green mages in the current meta. There's tons of green mages because they want to counter the tons of blue mages. And that's how the meta is going to shift. It's like this rock, paper, scissors game. And eventually people will start throwing out more rocks to counter those papers. And then people will actually use scissors, which are going to be the red mages. But yeah, that's how the game's going to work. And that's why this encounter works out so well for her, because she's going to counter the abundance of green mages. But, you know, why do you not want to run this encounter on other heroes over Era? Era essentially has this funny thing where it's speed plus 3, and usually you want to run Fury for that balance of speed and attack. The thing is, like, Era's blade is a lot better than, say, Ragnall or what's Ryoma's sword again? Either way, it's a lot better than those swords because the abilities here is better than any A skill that you get. So running this encounter here actually works out better. Not to mention, she's just naturally fast, so she doesn't get doubled. As long as you don't get doubled, there's no chance of you losing those battles. At 22 res, if a green mage attacks twice, she probably dies. But, you know, she doesn't, because it's hard to double at 42. Alondai, yeah, Alondai as well. Oh, Reginto, thank you. And Siegfried. All those blades are only distant counter. That's all they do. Which is why this Era's blade is better, because it's speed plus 3. And which is, usually I say you want to run distant counter in your weapon itself, because you want to reserve that A slot, because it's your only stat manipulation slot. With Era, it's different, because her blade is just so damn good. In any case, this build's perfect, because of fan speed. You want to use fan speed, because you want to do, manipulate things like this. And because you're not running a stat manipulation skill on A, you don't always trigger Era's blade or things like that, but with Phantom Speed you got it covered. And there's not a lot of heroes using Phantom Speed well, so using it on her is a great choice. I don't think you need to make it plus 3, but you do whatever you want. I think at 1 it works out perfectly fine. But yeah, I mean, you do want to max out these skills for when you use them in Arena, which this person's obviously doing Era, right? And anyways, but basically, yeah, Era's potential is the greatest as the greatest sword hero in the game. It's definitely on full display here. Regno Astra, you really can't replace this. Great unique weapon, great special. Can actually use distant counter. Great in the current meta. Vantage is a great choice, of course, with how it works. She can naturally double a lot of things. At 42 speed, she can fight off other sword heroes as long as they're not running Swordbreaker. But yeah, there's not a lot. I keep saying there's not a lot to talk about, but I just talked about it all. So, Era, fantastic hero. My hope going into the Legendary Heroes banner is to draw a bunch of Eras, so I can have my red slot be filled by Era. Oh, and as a bonus, she's one of the prettiest girls in this game. I don't even think it's up for debate, but how would you feel about life and deaths plus speed loot with speed plus 3 CL? I think that's overboard. But yeah, that's basically Delthea's build, except that's basically Delthea's build. I'm running this exact same thing on my Delthea. Mia's number 1, hush you frick, Mims. I think Mia's number 2, honestly. I think it's so close though that it's not worth arguing about, but I think Era has a slight edge. Nothing to talk about. Bravelyn, again guys, I don't even know what to say about this upcoming banner. It's stupid good. Whenever you see Bravelyn, it's just so clear who the best archer is in this game, and it's Bravelyn. Don't even question me on that, but it's Bravelyn. To have the opportunity to draw her at a potential 8%, of course it's not actually 8%, because that percentage is split between all the heroes there. It works out to 2 point something something, but you know, all the other choices are great too. If you fail on Bravelyn and you get Brado Cordelia, for example, how upset will you be? That's how I'm gonna word it. If you do get Jenny, I would be pretty upset though. Screw Jenny. Lightning Breath, modifier, define attack, quick post. Interesting. You don't usually want to use the define attack though. I don't know. How come I don't see more Earth Boost Tickies? I feel like that would work out really well. But yeah, she'll kill Bravelyn off the Bravelyn or any archer off the purely off of using quick riposte, but quick riposte of bonfire. Actually, that doesn't work, does it? Bravelyn has 32 res at 39 speed. Well, she's gonna get double anyways, but 32 res, 36 attack. If you guys don't know how damage calculation works in this game, for neutrals anyways, it's just simple additions and minuses. That's 47 minus 32 times 2, which means Bravelyn survives at 6 HP, which means this actually doesn't work. Oh boy. You need 3 more attack, so maybe you should run Fury. Fury or attack plus 3 or something, but this doesn't work, is the problem. For those who are going to say, well, maybe they're buffed up. No, that doesn't work. Mulligar nullifies bonuses. Huh. That's strange. This doesn't work. Okay. Well. Bonfire doesn't work, guys. It's 4 cooldown. You don't pass a 4 cooldown in exchange like this. It's attack, counterattack, attack, counterattack. Then it's ready. Except interaction's over. It doesn't activate. Mulligar doesn't work for dragons? Wait, my bad? Really? Foe's a magic user, my bad. Huh. Okay. Well then, it would work. It would work if he's buff for attack, but that's really pushing it. You don't always get those perfect situations. Huh. That doesn't count as a magic user, really? But she attacks with magic. Well, I know she's a friggin' dragon, but still. Wow. That's very specific then. Alright. Henny Poo. Well, the way I viewed it was magic user as in user uses magic, not as in literally has to be a mage. It's only tomes then. Alright, that's really interesting. The game totally logic totally makes sense. I mean, huh. Alright. For Raven, Defiant Speed, Lunge, Threat Defense, Deflect, Melee. Is this actually serious? No, it's not serious. Alright guys, he's tier 7. He's tier 7, don't get upset at him. At tier 7, you just use whatever 5 stars you have. Let's be serious, you're new at the game. Just use whatever 5 stars you got. Chances that you'll continue to use a 5 star in the future is a lot higher than using a 4 star in the future, so... But yeah, Defiant Speed, Lunge, Threat Defense, Deflect, Melee. Obviously, none of this works. This is adorable though. This is the kind of stuff you would make when you're a new player, right? Oh man. Obviously, it comes with Brave Axe Plus and Soul. Defiant Speed from... I don't know. Why would you use Defiant Speed? It's kind of weird. Lunge. Lunge gets a kill. Threat Defense 3, Deflect, Melee. I don't know. I wouldn't even suggest using Raven, so I'm not going to be serious here and try and give you a build, but this is very interesting. Okay. Thank you, Hater Greatness for hosting back, and Orphis Picaro for follow. Thank you so much. Threat and defense can work. Yeah, it can work, but I'm sorry. That's weird. Alright, Seru, tier 2. I can't help you with that. I can't help with 4 stars if they're not like 4-star pluses. If they're not even max level, I can't even discern what their IVs are. Not that I would usually discern them because I'm pretty bad at picking them up. Inigo with Death Blow. Huh. Is there a reason why you would want Death Blow on Inigo? I can't think of a reason why you would want that. Huh. Unfortunately with Inigo, I really think it's Raven TA. I think Blade TA, I think Blade Tome with plus speed with Fury and Desperation actually works too, but at the end of the day, you want him to, you know, really fulfill one role only, which is dancing. So if you put Blade on him, it doesn't work out well. So having Raven makes more sense. But yeah. Huh. This is a fake build. Alright, that makes sense. MLG loot. I believe I asked what about why people are doing this MLG loot thing, but I didn't read the answers. I didn't see the answers. I tried, but I didn't see any. Loot's of course a very interesting option at blue. Very comparable to Delphia, except that she's not using Delphia's Tome, which is Dark Aura, which is adds to attack. Reading Tome obviously has a role. Debuffing and having speed plus 3 is huge. But outside of that, I think she's kind of stuck with that Tome. That speed plus 3 makes a huge difference for her. Yeah, there's not much to say. This is how you would build her. I don't think there's many possible builds for her. I don't think you should go with Life and Death though. She has enough defense and HP that she can get hit by a red hero, red infantry, and survive. And speed speed at 40 prevents getting doubles. Yeah, so she would survive. Res 33 is also good enough to take most engagements versus others, but yeah. Glimmer is an interesting option, of course. I don't think Glimmer works out though. Glimmer being with the update will be 2 charge cooldown, but yeah. Just showing Delphia to put everything in perspective. They're very comparable here. With defense, Delphia obviously can't survive anything, and res, it's because their res is comparable when you consider Fury and not using Life and Death, but yeah, they're comparable. A lot of the blue mages are really comparable, and it's really about up to preference on which one you want to use. Obviously, I like Lolly, so I'll go with that one. They were saying that Lute is voiced by my absolute favorite heroine anime. Brianna Palencia, they voices Hole in Spice and Wolf in English. But yeah, that's about the only reason I would consider it, I guess. Glimmer Reinhardt. Would that actually be a good idea? I don't know. Joshua, this person went all the way with Wrath. Okay, quickly checking with you guys, chat, please tell me, how many of you guys have gone with Joshua, like seriously gone with Joshua? With Tempest Trials, I'm obviously going to use Joshua to max out his merit points, but I would never go this far to sacrifice Nephany. I think he's an interesting hero. I think he's good. but just good. In my opinion, like, you're a good hero when you're tier S, tier A, just tier A. He's comparable to a lot of the other sword heroes, but I would never go out of my way to use him. He's pretty cool though. Suave. What I would define. I dropped 20k just to give him QR3. Oh, Fate, why would you do that? Me. Whoa, there's a surprising amount of you guys. Is there a reason in particular why you would go with Joshua? I feel like there's a lot of heroes that are very similar stat-wise to Joshua. And his legendary weapon's not even that great. It's just res +5 and special trigger. The res +5, I guess it changes things a bit, but yeah, I don't see it. I'm going to max out Joshua and use him, but I just wouldn't go that far, is basically what I'm saying. But yeah, there's a surprising amount of you guys going for Joshua. Because he's hot. Alright. You put life and death and desperation, oh my god. Alright, that's too much. Joshua isn't too good in my opinion. That's my opinion too. He's good, but not too good. Alright, TA Wings of Mercy, that's standard, that's fine.
Over here sleeping on my boy's load. Don't even know he the best character in the game. Also, have you watched the Monogatari series? It's really good.
I absolutely love Monogatari. That's one. Now that we don't have to worry about anything over this month, for me, guys, school is over. Even though CPA was never really school, but basically, I don't have to study for a month, which is excellent. I'm gonna try and watch Monogatari and play a bunch of games. Let's try and act like a full-time streamer for once. Berkut, by the way, this is built properly. It's either Death Blow or Sturdy Blow. Sturdy Blow for obvious reasons. You have a fair amount of defense, you can make use of it. Lance Breakers, you want to kill Lancers, and you should naturally kill Sword Heroes. Though that's not actually guaranteed at 42 + 4. But yeah, if you're running a Horse Emblem, it works out. Alright, Raven, I've seen it a few times. You don't need to spam that out. Yeah, just double check. Berkut is coming back, right? And the only good thing about that is that you get more Berkut's lances and more water boosts. I don't think you should ever use Berkut. He still looks really good though. This is like totally the face of a J-pop star. Yeah. You don't know how popular Joshua is, do you? And I do know how popular he is. He's apparently ranked 13th male category in popularity. Which in my eyes is not that popular. Alright, that's funny how you say that, because we literally get his placement. Last first place person in TD went to 750k points. We're gonna reach 1 million soon, huh? Alright, Falchion, Ardent Sacrifice, Ether, Fury, Renewal, 3, Hone Speed, 3, Fortify. Alright, buffing. Trying to use her for buffing? Huh. I mean, this is perfectly fine. It's 42 speed is what you want to aim with for Lucina. Plus speed Lucina is for a lot of heroes, it's plus speed or nothing, and Lucina's one of those. But yeah, this is perfectly fine. I need Xander instead of Berkut. Never got him because I started the game when I just started the game when it was out. Oh, that sucks. How bad would that feel, huh? You just start the game and you can't beat the Grand Hero Battle, and the Grand Hero Battle never comes back, and that hero you missed was Xander. Oh boy. I feel for you, Hannah. Alright, Fury Obstruct, that's what he comes with. I don't know how far you want to take Legion, but if you do, check out the Brave, the greatest video I did on Suetonian's Legion. That's how you build it. Essentially, it's Brave Axe plus Life and Death, Desperation, with Brash Assault 3. And he was using Dragon Fang, but Dracon Devour also works. Why do people use Hone Speed on heroes that would want the Hone Speed buff? You want redundancy. I generally run 2 Hone Speeds, and I just stuttered really badly, and somebody's gonna make fun of me for that. But yeah, you do want 2 on your team in general, so I can understand it. Kirin, Naga, standard. All right, are we halfway through? We're almost. We're gonna start Arena soon. I did miss Santa Grandio battle. Oh boy, I feel bad for you guys. Ploying build, not much to say here. This is what people usually try on, and unfortunately it doesn't work that well. Okay, so you do want to run Fury because you want to boost his res up. I've heard people saying run Life and Death because they're like, okay, you really think speed matters a lot. Let's run Life and Death. Well, no, then you just ruin everything else. So you have to run Fury, but running Fury still 34 speed. It's not enough to save him from getting doubled. I think Arvis is just good versus like AI heroes in like story mode or something, but there's nothing good here. Recover Ring, I would argue you shouldn't use it. Basically, you only use Recover Ring in Tempest Trials or something, but outside of that, it's not very useful. Yeah, I don't know. It's just Arvis. What about Darting Blow Arvis? Please no. You don't need attack ploy that is in his weapon? Oh, you caught something that I missed. Huh. That's interesting why they did that. They don't stack, by the way, if you guys are wondering. At least they shouldn't stack, from what I remember. It just goes to the highest value, so that's weird. What? That was an actual doujin I read where Xana had to stick up his... Okay. See you, Diego. Thanks for being here. Very tired for some reason. See you guys next stream. Alright. Thanks a lot for being here, man. It's the same level as attack ploy. I mean, if you have attack ploy 3, yeah, it would work out better than his tome, but it's just one attack anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Krendrex. Yeah. Normal. Cicero 2, Desperation, yeah, standard. Alright, that works perfectly fine. Aero's standard build standard. Is standard, but so good. I always want to make, like, these faces as my name, but then I feel like it messes things up. From a viewer standpoint. Huh. Alright, Strider. Hey Nim, are you streaming tomorrow? Yes, we are, because we gotta do Arena Assault tomorrow. Okay, Heavy Blade, QR2, yeah. I would run TA, but that's just my preference. They were saying that you have a speed Ike, so I would run Fury. I think it might be worthwhile for Ike to do like Fury 3 and speed plus 3. But that would be super niche, so maybe not. That minus defense Hector hurt. I mean, my Hector personally is plus speed. At one point in this game, plus speed Hectors made a lot of sense. No longer do they make sense. I should really update my video so people don't like make more plus speed Hectors, because that would be depressing. Alright, the last two are standard. Alright, we're halfway through. Kane, Irvon, Sape, yeah, standard. Oh my god, there's a lot of standard heroes. Spectral Tome. With Henry, it always depends on how far you want to go with him. And if it's armor... Thank you for the picture of Hanoka. Okay. Darting Blow Hector, man? No, never. Anyways, with Henry, it's really all about how far you want to take that armor aspect to him. If you really care about it, it's definitely Tome, Blade Tome, with Fury and Life and Death. Fury or Life and Death. Though Fury is obviously preferred because he has monstrous res. This is plus res, isn't it? And then you run Desperation or something. But yeah, that's one way you do it. Other ways are you keep Spectral Tome, and you just use Fury and anything for B, basically a breaker skill for B, and then yeah, that's it. Henry, there's not a lot you can do for him. It's either like A or B. He is armored, but he doesn't really feel like an armored hero because he doesn't actually have great defense. I guess it's like armored versus mages or something, but yeah, even a mage would kill Henry given the right circumstances. Anyways, moving on. We're halfway through, so we're gonna do Arena now. Al is baller too. I don't believe in that. A lot of people are telling me to use Al. Like Al is a legitimate choice, but whenever I run it through, like mentally, it feels weird to think it would work out well. Armor suck without armor march, to be honest. Yeah, guys, just check out my just check out the video where Loot destroyed my armor team. I mean, technically we had Delphia, but Delphia couldn't take 2 hits, so yeah, that was bad. In the right situations, armor just gets you destroyed. Do you have disc? As in Discord? Yeah, we do. Scroll down, check it up. Is the update tomorrow? No, it's the day after tomorrow. Anyways. Oh crap, I didn't... we have to start this by forfeiting. Oh, that's a waste. Did you guys see that? It was only for briefly. I didn't see until it was after the words, but there was a guy called Rainbow Dash. Oh boy. Positioning for up to +6 everything. If you are going all the way to position Henry, you are not taking the match seriously, because you cannot rely on something like that. Very rarely does it work out in his favor. Whoops, I'm not even using the right team. It's not Anna. My bad. Wait, do we have another option available? How many merges? No. Anything but to use Alphonse is basically how I'm thinking about this right now. But no, we gotta use Alphonse. I always check people you beat to see how bad or good they were. I mean, I do that too. It always brings me joy to see that we've beaten Reinhardt players, but nobody uses Reinhardt as their representative anymore. Black Knight. Oh. See you, Depressive Spooky. Thanks for being here, and sorry for being late. Hope you have a good night, dude. Is it fortified res on him right now? No, it's fortified defense. That's such a slight difference. How do people tell?
Rulo Hyson.
Whoa, faceless. Thank you so much. 5? Have we really been here for 5 months? Oh my god. It still blows me away, because not only were you one of the first people to watch me, because you watched me like, I don't know, at most a week into streaming. It's been 5 months. It still blows my mind you're still here, but thank you so much. And not to mention, you were so generous that friggin' first day. That was crazy. But yeah, thank you so much. Time flying so quick, Nim. I know! I know! Oh my god. It still feels like it's yesterday when we just started, but yeah. Yeah, time is going by real quick. Alright, let's start. 710. Why don't we take that out? I believe we just have to work for 4950, so yeah. It's an armor team. Gwendolyn. Is this not Marbles? This totally looks like Marbles team. Well, actually, no. Marbles wouldn't use Sheena. He has better taste than that. Distant counter QR machine. Oh boy. Guys, do you think Sheena was actually power creeped? I think Sheena was just always bad. Anyways, let's keep going. Another distant counter. What is this? 3 distant counters in a row? Of the distant counter armor team. Yeah, this is a distant counter armor team using quick riposte. And obviously Hector has quick riposte. Okay, very interesting. Great. Let's play.
Shall we?
I never expected to fight a team like this.
Yes?
There's no armor march, is there? Nope, they're all using ward armor as well. What is this? And okay, Spur. Everyone's using Spur because that. Okay. Okay, this guy's really cool. Really cool, but this doesn't work.
I have faith in you.
Is this a meme team? Would you guys count this as a meme team? But oh god. All right. What the heck? Are you kidding me? What? What?
Yes?
5 times 2. 24 times 2. We don't kill. And she'll kills with Ignis. Whoa, okay. A defensive tile, I know guys, we're gonna back off, but that's that's so silly. This entire team is silly. Alright. Cool.
Yes. On it. As you will.
Okay.
Oh boy. What is going on? This Ignis thing? What? Oh no. Okay.
Go get him now. It doesn't work, remember.
This is funny for all the wrong reasons. Nim thinks Shino got power creep. It is power creep. It's just Ignis. Oh boy. Okay. That entire thing is interesting.
Let's go.
You guys are right. We gotta use Alphonse for this.
We can do this.
Yes.
Oh man, that's so funny. Okay, so it's always funny when you're disrespecting an enemy team, and then it actually like sort of works out. I mean, oh shit, we actually can't attack. If we attack, she gets
Yes.
No, we just can't attack. No wait, we can't attack. What I'm doing? How much is Ignis at 0? I mean, her attack's so low. You will fall. Only 27. Alright.
Yes.
Make this a highlight. I think it has to be a highlight. It's always funny when we fight these rando teams and they do these wonky builds and it always works out. Oh boy. Canada's a good place. It is. It truly is. I love Canada. Then we're gonna raid someone? Yeah, we will raid someone after this. Ward times 4 is Garbo. I mean, it's not bad. I can understand it because your heroes are always gonna be near each other anyways because they move so slowly. So it actually works out better than most people expect. Meme team, he said. I mean, it can clearly hold back Nino, but versus anything else, I'm not so sure it works that well.
Yes.
Ah, we could do this if we were buff for attack, but we're not. Oh well.
What can I do?
Alright. That's why you want to run Warrior Fighter on Zafio, otherwise this happens. Anyways, interesting team to fight, first match. That was pretty fun. Nim got goofed. Does that count as getting goofed? That was a goofy team. 7-10 is a lot of points though. I do appreciate the points, of course. Alright, 7-12, let's keep going. Cool team you have, thanks. It's not that cool. I mean, it's kind of standard. I want to change my team up, but we got to get the right heroes. Of course, when we're in tier 20, we find a bunch of heroes that are plus 10, like max to their potential. So we can't really fool around too much with it. Oh crap. Speaking of fooling around, I kind of want to see how I would do versus Olivia. Having my Nino take that Olivia shot. We'll see. 3 plus 10 heroes. I mean, this is tier 20, guys. Once you reach here, you don't have a lot of choices left in how you build your heroes. Mostly because you don't get a full round anymore. But yeah,
Yes.
we're kind of just stuck here to fighting like that, so... Yeah. I would love to have Alphonse on Alphonse action, and I'm sure Alphonse would love that too, but
Yes.
that Thea's gonna cover it, so we can't do it.
Always do my best.
Just damage calc Nim, she has. Shut up, Ether. We're trying to make this fun. How many merges do each of your units have? Azura has 3, Nino has 8, Ike has 1. So, it's against our favor in all these situations, but that's fine.
Yes.
You are right. We would survive. We would survive. Huh. Well, it would have been cool to check it out, but yeah, we don't get to do that anymore.
What can I do?
Hmm.
Yes. Okay.
On it. Shall we?
Yeah, alright.
As you will.
So glad we have Questo for Alphonse. I'm not.
My
Jesus, I hate
apologies.
Alphonse. This one's using Moonbow. I'm actually kind of curious as to what they did with their Alphonse, because that's really weird. Oh, crap. I didn't pay attention.
I've lost.
To be honest, I thought I would kill Alphonse, which is why I did that. Yeah, I was pretty sure we would kill him. Wings of Mercy works out really well on Olivia though. Teleport, Poison Dagger. Alright, this is the first arena match we've lost in a long time. Mostly because I overestimated Alphonse / underestimated Alphonse because he was fighting Alphonse, but alright. That's our first mess up in like weeks. Calculating damage on stream, like who does that? I was pretty sure we would win the fight, by the way. Why do you need Axebreaker on the Brave Sword build? Because he doesn't kill. That's the issue. He's pretty bad. Axebreaker Alphonse, man. Alright, that was a good battle to win because we were fighting 3 plus 10 heroes. But it's fine. One of the first battles we lost in a long time. Resolute Blade, Flashing Blade, Vantage. Ike, Steady Breath, Guard. Guard, you don't need Guard. You would survive anyways with Irvon. I guess you want to survive better. Vidumnir, close defense, hit and run. Hit and run, close defense with Vidumnir. Tana's so bulky. It's plus 7 defense and then plus another 6. Deflect Magic, yeah, okay, I see what they're going for. Another Guard hero. Why do you need 2 heroes with Guard? Huh, that's strange. Attack response as well. Wow, no, he had to die for this. We'll see how well this actually works out. I'm gonna throw my Noe at that one, so.
Do my best. Let's go. We can do this.
Sorry, I say Noe, Nino, mess it up sometimes. Pretty sure I've already said that before, so I'm not gonna keep repeating myself.
Okay.
You sure you have Noe, Nim? I'm going to have a Noe though. Eventually I'm gonna have to replace Azura. So, Dancer's Fan. It's kind of weird to do this build.
Yes.
No matter how you think about it, it's kind of weird.
What can I do? I have faith in you.
I'm surprised it isn't Kitty Pal. Same here. Dancer's Fan's really weird. They probably went with Dancer's Fan before, you know, Sakura came out.
Okay.
Yeah, she just doesn't do a lot of damage.
Do my best.
Yeah, no matter how we do this battle, we would win. So let's not take too much damage. I'll wait, actually.
Shall we?
Oh, crap. No, wait, that doesn't matter. Yeah, it shouldn't matter. Alright, we're gonna wait. Probably TT. I don't think it's for TT. At a certain point, you just gotta admit somebody's doing a bad build. Yeah. That's all I gotta say about that. I feel like if I make a team with Noe and Nino,
Yes.
and we legitimately replace, whoa, we do 0 damage on here. Oh jeez.
Let's
All right,
go.
well, I guess that that defense tile makes a huge difference here.
Okay.
As you will. Sure.
How many merges do you need on your arena team to stay tier 20? I'm tired of bouncing back and forth from turret court, but I only have plus 8 total merges on my best. I think I need 3 more Neos. I think 11 is where it's, well, I'm at 11, and at 11 it's completely safe. I never have to like do extra battles to try and do anything,
Okay.
try and get anything. But outside of that, I think 8 is enough. I think you just have to spend tons of blades to try and find the right matches. At 8, you just have to try and get like 710s essentially. But yeah, if you're in tier 20, I mean tier 19, tier 20, bouncing back and forth, you already know to use a bonus hero. So there's not a lot to say. That's strange. You should have enough. You just have to snipe the matches then. Basically, whenever you go into these, you gotta look for 710, 720s. I can't imagine how else you're missing out on this. So basically, if I press battle and if I don't see a 710, I don't take the battle. I just press surrender. Of course, you can just surrender a battle and you don't lose any. You don't have to restart anything. But it's a 710, so we actually have to take it. But yeah, I think if you do that, you would be fine. At 8 merges, what's your team? I'm trying to figure out how you don't make it. I don't want to sound condescending or anything, of course, but oh, this is mine, you know, except for more pluses. But yeah, that's strange. I've plus 8. That's definitely enough. Yanderis are always better. I mean, it adds to like the charm. I always think Yanderis are top tier guys. Alright.
Sure.
Oh crap.
Yes.
I gotta play with 2 hands. Or we accidentally don't attack or something. His team might be low BST, low SP costs. But the thing is, at plus 8, you should overwhelm that.
I won't lose, not me.
I remember when we were not running with as many Ninos, we were still getting a really good amount of 710s. And that's really all you need right now, 710s.
Okay.
Oh, goddamn Nino. It's actually scary with Nino. Because it's actually possible for her to kill Ike.
On it.
If she just doubles on Ike, it's actually possible for her to die. For him to die. It's Swordbreaker Alphonse, so we don't actually want to mess around there.
Okay.
On the defensive tile, we should be fine though. So I'll actually just move it like that.
What can I do?
Shall we?
All right. Yeah. See, she would double, and if we weren't on defensive tile, there's a good chance of dying. Tim didn't tell anyone. You didn't. What? Didn't anyone tell you not to stick your D in crazy? Well, I have. My ex was crazy, so. How am I supposed to interpret that? We've already done it, guys. We've already done it. I know a lot of people want to joke around about like me as a person, but I was pretty popular back in high school and things like that. I've had a real stalker before, so. By the way, that's nothing to be proud of. For anyone who's actually dealt with a stalker, it can actually get terrifying. But it wasn't that bad for me because it was a girl and she was pretty cute. The only issue is that she was crazy, so let's not go there. Oh, the deflect magic can work. Jesus, 80%.
Yes?
That's awfully good. Anyways, I know all about that, so you don't have to worry about talking about sticking D in crazy.
Okay.
Yep. Good luck for all of you in the new 8% banner. Yeah. I hope we're gonna have a legendary run. We're gonna have 200 orbs available for the first run through of it, so it can go great or it can go terribly. We'll see. I am actually surprised we kill Ryoma. Whoa. Well, he's not plus speed. Oh, that's why. He's using Define Attack. God damn it. Just run Fury. If you run Fury, this is gonna work out.
Do my best.
If you run Fury, get buffed for speed, it'll work out. There's not a lot going on here, though. Yeah. You're surprised you kill Ryoma in desperation range? I've fought Ryomas properly built that have survived, you know, in desperation range, so which is why I'm kind of surprised.
I have faith in you.
Talking to people in society about lollies is very difficult. You become human repellent. I know that does happen, but like at the end of the day, I mean, it's me. It's like what I like, what I dislike. You know, there's no point in hiding it because everyone's gonna see it eventually. So that's why I'm pretty transparent about like iffy topics like that. If you can even call it that, I don't think it's iffy. So, let's keep going. 702, that's really low, but I don't think it matters. We'll take it. You know what the funniest gimmick I found in Arena on Nino? No, Ether, what is it? Another Nino. You know, once upon a time, Nino wasn't such a hot pick for tier 20 Arena. But she's steadily been growing in popularity. If you guys ever check out the hero usage charts. Xander, that's surprising. You don't see a lot of Xanders in tier 20 because he only has one merge available. But yeah, she was really. Oh, well, this doesn't even matter. We'll take 0 damage. She wasn't that popular for a long time.
Okay.
I don't think we take any damage anyways, so we'll just wait.
Sure.
Isn't this overboard? 48 speed. But yeah, she's really cropped up a lot more in recent times. This is the first time I've seen so many Ninos. So waiting for Canvas's Xana rerun? Yeah, they'll be back. Eventually. It'll just be forever. Is 8% banner tomorrow? No, it's the day after tomorrow. 48 speed isn't overboard? How is it not overboard?
I'll do my best.
When you think about it, there's not a lot of heroes that can take a 48 speed and not get doubled. So... how are you looking at this fate?
Let's go. Okay. What can I do?
Do you not run into 45 speed units? I do. I mean, right now we're fighting one. That's 48 speed, but it's rare. It's... Oh, no, it's another fate moment, never mind.
Okay.
I was just thinking about, like, how could you say that? But now I realize it's just a fate moment.
Shall we?
Okay, basically, the thought process here is, why would you do that? There are better options, but for Fate, it's like, why would you not do that? Because it sort of works. But yeah, that's a Fate argument. Fate was arguing all about for Brash Assault Desperation, even though he's never done it. Because, obviously, it would work in some situations. But, obviously, it doesn't generally work on most heroes. Big homing Xander is amazing, don't ever question him. He is. I freaking love Xander. I would love to have more merges for Xander so we can use more of him. Alright. For people who have done Arena for the week, how much is the cutoff point right now? It's been steadily increasing, but I'm still not worried about it. Okay, this is one of the times. Okay. So people come to me and they say, like, why do you not believe this hero build is worthwhile? Because most people, when they run a hero team, they run 3 heroes, one for each color, and then a bonus hero, right? So why are some hero builds not worthwhile? Because you fight teams like this that are all blues or something, and obviously your red hero is not going to do well here. So you're going to depend on your blue hero to take their blue heroes, and you're going to depend on your green heroes to take all their blue heroes. Which doesn't always happen, unfortunately. So, sometimes with some builds it doesn't work. Like if you had Ike, and you were not running Vantage. I mean, even if you ran Vantage, sometimes it would not be good enough. And if he had to cover for like 3 Julias and a Nino or something like that, he would actually, or like 2 Ninos or something. But yeah, it wouldn't work out. That's why I'm always advocating to use like better hero builds with like a lot of redundancy built in. So they can not only beat that one matchup, but they can beat it repeatedly.
Okay.
Oh crap. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, well I guess we're not moving. What is this team? It's an all blue team. People try these flush teams in Arena because they fight teams that are like red heavy or something like that. Or they have a green hero, but it's not a very good green hero. So that's why they try things like this. Unfortunately, it doesn't always work out well.
Sure.
But yeah, in this case, because we have Nino, there's gonna be nothing. Guys, how can a new banner come out tomorrow if maintenance hasn't happened yet? You can have a new banner without maintenance, but in this case, I can see your point. Yeah, there's no point using those two. It's just Nino.
We can do this.
Alright. I kind of want to use somebody else, but I don't think we should screw around here. Riders Bane ×2 was actually a pretty interesting option. I've never seen that before. If you're part of Twitch, would you be able to make content beyond streaming on other platforms? Just wondering, you've been talking about branching off of streaming.
Yes?
I wanna become more than a streamer because you guys don't know what I'm talking about, most likely, but
Okay.
have you ever heard about like book reviews? Or like, condensed books or something like that.
On it.
Basically, what am I doing? This is not gonna
Yes.
work out. Whatever. But basically, all you read a book, you condense it down to get to core information, and you crap. Oh wait, no, we're fine. If Loot survives, Azura teleports in and kills Alphonse. That's what would have happened. But we had Moonbow, so we're fine. But basically, I wanted to go branch off into other content like that. I know for some people that sounds really boring, but it's really interesting. I love reading books.
What can I do?
I'm actually just curious how much Nino gets hit by from Azura. And I want to like,
Okay.
also want to do other games, but yeah, I want to branch off into completely different things as well. 0, right? Alright, cool.
Yes?
Let's actually have some
Yes?
fight.
Sure.
Hot Azura on Azura action. Nimious planning on doing porn. Oh, okay. I mean, it's too early to consider that. I feel like that's something you go on when you fail as in your main game, but yeah. Nim doesn't even know Arena Threshold this week. We don't really know because we don't really need to know because it won't really matter. We'll be completely fine either way. Anyways, another battle. Okay, it's a Horse Home team. You know, these battles are really interesting until you get to the Horse Home teams. I mean, there's not a lot of hope here. Ursula. That's right, Ursula is a choice. She can be a bonus hero. Wow. Maybe I should up Ursula. I do like Ursula. She's also one of the girls in the game with the biggest assets. But outside of that, she's actually not bad. As a blue mage on a horse, she's not bad. Basically, you only have 3 choices on that. It's just Owen, Reinhardt, or her. That's it. There's nobody else really bid out for that row. Ground Blade, Deathblow, Renewal, 3, Fortified Cav. That's kind of unfortunate because Nino's just gonna kill both of them now. All right, well, here we go.
Do my best.
HP plus 3, huh? Alright.
Let's go.
Yes. Okay.
Again, Nino's gonna have to do most of the heavy lifting. You like Camilla's assets? Yeah. Alright, let's see. I mean, it's gonna be 0 by life. If he had Quick and Pulse Boombo, would he actually do enough damage to kill? No,
I'll
right?
do my best.
No, just yeah, we're on defensive side. It's definitely no. All right, my bad. All right, how will we take Leo?
Okay.
As you will.
I mean, we don't really have a lot of choices here. Oh my God! Never mind. We're starting over. I didn't think that would happen. God damn. Well, this is the first time I've messed up twice on stream for our official arena run. I really didn't expect that to be that hard hitting. I thought the defensive tile would be enough. Wow. Oh, okay. This is why you calculate damage? I mean, usually you don't have to. Alright, I'll take this seriously now then. We're being way too casual here. We've never messed up this many times. I mean, we have, but it's been a long time since we've messed up this many times. Alright, well, I don't want to take this. I don't want to take forever. I still need to do other things outside this. I still want to watch Inuyashiki, man.
On it.
What can I do? I have faith in you.
Swift Sparrow Klein? I'll double check the Klein, but
Sure.
usually don't like seeing Kleins because they don't really work out well. Oh my god, what is this? Fire Street Bow Plus? Swift Sparrow 2, Cancel Affinity. By the way guys, this is why I think colorless are the best heroes in the game. Because all you have to do is run Cancel Affinity to take away any weapons extra advantage on them. Which is why I don't think like TA Raven's a true counter. Does Cancel Affinity. But yeah, wow. This person really likes Klein. It's unfortunate though, this build doesn't work too well. Alright. Yeah. Wait a second. This is a themed team, isn't it? This is a themed team. Oh, okay. I missed it. Alright, that's pretty cool. I'm all for themed teams. Alright. I can see it now. My bad. Wow.
Shall we?
That's pretty cool. Wait, what? What? It's students and teachers. I know. I don't remember this game at all anymore, unfortunately. I half remember it. I did play Binding Blade, but I was a kid, so.
Yes. Okay.
People seem to forget this, but this game's pretty old now. I mean, most of these games are pretty old now. I'll just keep waiting. Yeah, I have all my songs on my channel playlists.
Yes?
You should be able to see it.
On it.
Huh. I'm confused here. Who should we actually use? Okay, well, I'm gonna...
Okay. Yes?
I'm just gonna take that
Shall
tap.
we? Sure.
That sturdy blow might kill us, but I'm legitimately curious. I'm legitimately just curious to see if this works out. It'll be pretty close. Let's see it. Okay, yeah, yep, it was enough. Alright, cool.
I'm sorry.
I thought the defense tile would be enough, but kind of wanted to see that. I should take this seriously for now. For real though, because we can't keep watching this, but yeah. That was a theme team. And now we can't make it a video because we kind of messed up on it. Nim, are you trolling? I want to see. I truly wanted to see. But yeah, theme teams, man. That was pretty cool. Silver Dagger plus Iceberg Fury 3 cancel affinity. So for Lance, this encounter, Swordbreaker 3, Fortify Res. Do you guys know what compulsive gambling is? It's when you gamble when you don't need to gamble. Not to mention consistently do it. So, but yeah, sorry about that. I really just wanted to see that. If we don't kill her, she's gonna get Iceberg, and that might kill us.
Do my
So,
best.
I guess we're doing this again.
As you will.
Oh, I need to
Okay.
stop this. Trash unit team? Oh man, come on. Nim, curiosity killed the cat. I know. I'm surprised we don't kill. Alright, let's see how this goes.
We can do this.
I mean, it's 1 HP.
You're just a stain.
Okay, I guess we're fine.
I won't lose nothing.
Stop being dumb. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm just curious about how things would go. But yeah, we're fine. Don't worry.
What can I do?
Though there was no guarantee we would be fine, but
Yes.
here we are. How works defensive terrain? Defensive terrain gives you 20% bonus. which is kind of magnified by the weapons triangle. So basically, you just add 20% to whatever you're getting hit by. If it's like physical, it's physical. So, I'll just teleport in.
On it.
It's 30%. My bad. I was pretty sure it was 20. That's a surprising amount then.
Okay. Shall we?
What can I do? I have faith in you.
3% doing math on the stream. Huh.
As you will.
Yes?
Yes?
Okay.
Nims is brain farting a lot in the stream. Alright, we'll take it seriously, guys. Fine.
Shall we? Hit!
Am I late into the stream? Yeah, we've been streaming for a good hour and a half now. Trying Mang's math. It's not that bad, come on. Sometimes you want a little excitement in your life, so you look for it in the worst ways. Sometimes you're playing a mobile game and you just want to see if you can get your cute little lolly killed. Here we are. Oh boy. We're gonna take Reinhardt right away. Swordbreaker Reinhardt. Is this to kill YouTube demonetization? I am not aware of this working. Is this even gonna work on him? That's really weird. Okay. I mean, if you shoot 4 times, you should die, right? I've never seen that before. I always say this to guys, but never be so scared of one hero that you go all the way into full retardation, which is what happened here. Unless you're gonna be like Fate and say, "Oh yeah, that's actually a great idea," because Fate actually apparently believes in every build that only works on one hero is a great idea.
Sure.
It still doesn't kill, no? Okay. The thing is, I remember quad shotting with Owen versus YouTube demonetization. It didn't work out. Still, it's either way. It's literally just one thing. So, huh? Can we take both Loot and Nino?
Yes?
Let's not find out. I was actually considering it, but then we would have been here for another I don't know how long. Anyways, sheesh, you love picking on Fate, don't you? Not particularly. It's just Fate did that thing one time, and I've never let it go ever since.
Okay. Shall we? Hit!
Nimious, stop. I know. We'll stop. Don't worry, guys. All right. You know the scary thing here is I'm pretty. Oh, she doesn't kill us. Wait. The scary thing here is I've had an Aira kill my Azura before. It was messed up, but it's happened before. Stop! It's midnight. Stop effing up. All right, we'll stop. We'll stop. I swear, if you guys go back to my past arena tier 20 arena runs, they've only been literally like two matches, because that's it. Because we would just win, but yeah. I mean, they would be 7 matches. What am I saying? Because we would just win.
Yes.
All right, was that a good idea? She now has Regno Astra on, and she's on a defensive. Oh, never mind. Oh boy. Okay. Should have used. Huh. Should have used Vantage. Why is she not using Vantage? Why is she using Renewal? That's weird. This encounter with Renewal instead of Vantage. That was a bad decision making. Okay. What the heck? When was the last time anyone saw Xander? Summer Xander? Never, right? Whoa, okay. Well, we might be something useful, interesting here. Or not. It's probably a girl, because I've never seen somebody go all guys. Well, I have, but it's really rare. Fire boost renewal 3. Okay, yeah, of course. I say that as if we can casually see Xanders every day. Shigure. Wait a second. Double distant defense. Okay. Shigure, Dancer Stone, Fury. I'm gonna say Gazers again. Gazers dance. Oh boy. Alright, interesting thing about having a ranged dancer is that he's gonna get to move twice, but outside of that, nothing special about this team.
Let's go.
As you will. Sure.
Huh.
Shall we?
Neo will struggle for stat nows. That's why I'm running in right now, because we kind of want to see it.
Don't exhaust
This is by far the jankiest defensive team I've seen. There's a lot of these unique defensive teams that makes me really happy about this game. 'Cause I love seeing this crap. And yes, guys, this is actually crap.
Yes?
Alright, we'll just take it. Underestimating again. It's more fun when we underestimate everything. Brash Assault, Desperation, Alphonse, I know. This is kind of crap I don't like seeing, but, you know, people believe in it, so here we are. Reciprocal aid, drawback.
What can I do? We can do
Niles
this.
is an amazing archer. I don't think so. Even though we featured our characters as Niles, he really likes Niles. I still don't really believe in him. I was really worried again for Wings of Mercy, but of course he's not using
As
that.
you will. On it.
Nim is gonna screw up. How are we gonna screw this up? There's no way we're gonna screw this up. How many Tempest Trials points do I have? I have right now 52k. I wasn't running as much as I could have because of exams, but yeah, I will max that out. I'm going to go for top 1k, so it's gonna be a while.
Yes.
Kind of curious, how would this go? God damn. we
Yes?
wouldn't even do damage on Niles on defensive tile in this situation. That's amazing. Wow. Of course, you know, we're gonna actually watch it happen. Niles should go after Nino, so.
Okay.
Huh.
As you will.
I kind of want to see this happen, so we're gonna watch this happen. Now it's 15 times 2 our way, because we have distant defense. That's funny. This entire interaction's funny. It's like whoever attacks does no damage. Okay. Sure.
Yes?
Whoever attacks does no damage. That's so dumb. Okay. I mean, he's using double distant defense and he has really low attack, and I'm just using single distant defense, so I guess.
Sure.
All right. Well,
Yes.
I can't actually let him attack one more time. It would be cool to let that battle resolve on its own, but yeah, Alphonse has to clean it up. We're getting a lot of cool arena battles today, aren't we? These are fun. We were saying that Niles is good in Conquest. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, you probably know that going over the chats is kind of demanding, and when you're playing, you kind of just miss things. But yeah, thanks so much for clarifying. Oh, jeez. Perfect Ninian. Even at perfect, it's only 39 attacks. Ninian's one of the heroes I don't think you should ever bother with, like, merging. Of course, the argument is if you like a hero, you can always go all the way for them, but outside of that, I don't see the point. With the merges, she gets speed. She gets speed. This doesn't really change much of anything, actually. Lightning Breath plus, good choice, of course. Might as well use her defensively to counter some things. Wings of Mercy TA, yeah. I mean, there's not much you can do. Ryoma, Regento, Fury, Banter, standard. Another Nino. We've been seeing a lot of Ninos today. I've actually never seen so many Ninos at one time. Huh. Alright, let's, there's no obvious entry point. And because we can't kill Nino in a straight up one-on-one engagement, they're both too quick. They're both at 46. We're gonna have to wait. And I don't think I one-shot her. Well, no, I won't one-shot her on here, but... Huh.
Shall we?
Wait a second, no, we can't even do that, because, Ryoma might get danced. Alright, we're gonna just wait.
Okay. Yes.
Why Ether on... Yeah, see, Ryoma was gonna get danced. It's a good thing we didn't push forward. Why Ether on Nino? For the points. I'm going to put Ether on my own Nino as well, so...
Yes.
Okay.
What can I do?
How would this go? If Alphonse had drawback, this would be trouble, because Nino would push forward too, Alphonse drops back, Ninian dances, and he gets an attack turn. But thankfully that's not the case here.
Okay.
Huh. We hit 54. He hits 57. Can he do it?
As you will.
No. Wow. That sucks. Alright, we're gonna back off. Wings of Mercy. We're taking a lot longer than we need to here.
Let's go.
Yeah, there's not a lot of clear options here.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Do my
Alright, we gotta back off. Let Ryoma attack Azura? Yeah, I mean, we could be defensive, but I want to play it out offensively. It's too easy, this arena defense, when you're very defensive, because you're just matching colors. Which is kind of silly, but that's how this game works.
Sure.
I'm actually not sure.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, no.
What can I do? I have faith
When
in
Ninian
you.
moves first? Ninian moves first because she's melee and she's closer to something she can attack. I'm pretty sure it's because of the block.
On it.
It's kind of strange, but that's AI.
Shall we?
Nim, who's your waifu? This question is very important. It's Lin. This is the reason why I was very afraid of Ike not killing her, because she can actually kill Ike if we don't finish her off. It's Lin, even though I know Lin's not the greatest of heroines, but yeah, I've always had a soft spot for her.
Let's go.
Goddamn defensive styles, man.
Okay.
They're so good.
Do my best.
Azura of close defense works? I guess it does. Yeah, I've never seen Alphonse survive off Azura
Yes.
interaction. That's weird, but here we are. Daily rewards, huh?
As you will.
Have you guys been happy with daily rewards lately? They've done a lot. Daily rewards used to be utter trash, but now it's pretty cool. Still, you always wish for more, huh? Why didn't Alphonse move first? There's a weird priority in the game, is that whenever they're closer to an enemy hero, they will move first, even if they are the same priority, if they're melee. So I guess Ninian counted as closer. One of my heroes must have been closer to get the AI to decide on that. But yeah, this game's all about AI manipulation. Daily AA sucks, the weekend daily is nice.
Yes.
On the weekends we get free. Oh, we get a free orb, don't we? Oh, jeez, Sheeta, why would you need flower formation? That's messed up. Somebody sacrificed the better Pegasus Knight for Sheeta. I mean, it's only a normal Elincia. If it was a +10 Elincia, I can understand that, but you could have just merged into Elincia. Okay, well, Katarina Flower Formation. Wind Sweep. With Flower Formation. Okay, interesting team. We'll see how well it works. We don't have any particularly good counters here. 3 reds and a blue. Well, I don't know how to go about this, but it will be cool. That's the only thing I can tell for sure.
Sure.
Let's go. Do my best.
Shall we?
That's just for some ridiculous flower formation movement. Let's see how well it actually works though. I'm not so certain this is gonna go that well. Let's see. I would have to be here to get hit. I think she'll hit us. She should.
Okay.
Gold flyers. We actually cannot. We would get doubled. Alright, we can actually do that. I'm gonna keep waiting. I'm actually pretty nervous now. I've never really fought a lot of things with flower formation before. The entire point of this is to catch people off guard. As soon as it moves here, it moves here. It's within 2, right? Within 2 spaces. Alright, so that doesn't work. Alright, we can still wait and return.
As you will.
Fire Emblem Heroes is using too much CPU. That's funny. Alright, that's fine. That's also good to see. It means we're actually making use of the CPU, so. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. We're never gonna go get our Noe. Fire formation.
Yes.
I think we can take that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can. Unless she goes for it. I don't think she's gonna do it. I don't think Valencia will go straight. Alright, good. Huh, interesting team. Doesn't work as well as well, I didn't even expect it to work well, to be honest. But yeah, it doesn't work very well. It's interesting though. I think if I'm not careful, I'll get my Neo hit by this Katarina, but I don't think it matters. So we'll wait.
Yes.
If she goes straight down, there'll be 3 blocks out. So I don't think they teleport. Flower formation is so wonky. Why did this person do it? Entire flower formation team.
Okay.
It's cool though. Today we fought a bunch of cool teams. Well, this is the kind of stuff I like seeing, rather than the typical Reinhardt Braveland stuff.
What can I do?
Which, funny enough, only shows up 40% of the battles, so you don't really deal with it that much. Do you remember the Rise fanfic? Yeah, of course I remember the Rise fanfic.
Okay.
Everybody liked that one.
As you will.
Especially Goopy. Alright, we're gonna wait.
Yes.
Do my best.
Flyer formation emblem. Oh crap, are we dead? No, we're not. Thank God for I got confused for a second because I always forget Amidi is not a brave weapon. I mean, Amidi is a brave weapon, but I never think of it as a brave weapon, so it always messes me up. Even though I played Path of Radiance where it clearly was a brave weapon. So yeah, seeing that, I was like, if they get a special, we're actually dead. Sick Eshuton, good to see it putting in work. I mean, when you can do whatever build you want, you might as well make dumb builds, right? That's why I really appreciate Peas, because he has the resources to go for this stuff, but he doesn't go crazy and do dumb things. And by the way, guys, I really think Olivia is a good choice for Red Hero, because Red Heroes only fight Red Heroes right now. I mean, Red Infantry only fights Red Infantry, and then they take care of the Green Heroes, but Olivia can do that with Ruby Sword. Only thing questionable here is that they didn't do plus speed. No, this is plus speed. Never mind. It's because of... yeah. Wait, no? This is just not plus speed. That's weird. It's 30 speed base, 33 speed base. Okay, strange decision making.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Let's go.
On it. Shall we?
It's not plus speed, right? That's weird. I can't imagine why you would not want plus speed. Yeah, I mean, but that's why I think she works out, because she can check green mages. She's also not a bad hero, and if she cannot check green mages, she can at least act as support. So there's a lot of things going right for her. It's not a green tone breaker, Juliet, but we can't kill her in one shot, so we will wait more. I don't... oh, she can't teleport in. Alright, that's fine then.
Sure.
Yeah, she can't teleport in. We'll wait. Olivia versus Xura, both plus 10. I think it's Xura easily. It's just that you have a better chance of maxing out Olivia because you get so many of her as since she's a free hero. Great. So we're gonna have to use Alphonse.
Yes?
Lancebreaker anti-A.
Not me.
Sometimes people go overboard. It's really wonky.
Yes? I have faith in you.
Okay, let's see. We should one-shot her, so.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, Lancebreaker anti-A is a really strange choice, but people do weird builds like that all the time. When you're in tier 20 or tier 20 for Arena, sometimes I feel like you're at the cusp of greatness because there's so many people who do smart builds, and sometimes I feel like you're at the cusp of, retardation because people do these builds that will obviously never work. Unless you're Fate, then you believe everything works. All right, no, I gotta stop taking shots at Fate. I'm being a really mean person.
Yes.
What can I
40
do?
speed. I mean, though, she should hit 0 anyways.
Let's go.
Oh, she hit 6. Okay. You can get Noe to get a pure, super powerful Defang. To get what? Did I just read that as Noe again? My bad. All right, here we go. We're almost done. This took a lot longer than I wanted to. Nim, you're always mean. That's not true. One more. And I think it can be any battle and we'll be fine. How long is the stream? Hopefully not much longer. We're gonna only have like 25 heroes after this, but yeah. Then we raid. Yeah, we will raid. Okay, this is always the weirdest thing when you see another triple melon hero. It's Camilla, Melon Crusher with this encounter, Core Post, Home Flyer, HP plus 5. HP plus 5, that's a weird option. Why would you want more HP? Yeah. HP plus 5 is one of the worst seals. HP plus 1 is actually not a bad seal because it's plus 3. But otherwise, each additional level for HP plus 5 is just 1 HP, which never makes a difference. This person really cares for HP. Why? MIDI, Gale Force, Death Blow, Flyer Formation, 4-5. Yeah. What the heck? A Kagero that's not maxed. How the hell are we fighting this person? Doesn't this Kagero hold them back? What the? Okay. Plus 7. +6. +10. How are we fighting this person? They I don't think they should have enough merges.
What can I do?
Okay, well, whatever. Here we are.
As you will.
I'll go to sleep if you effing die him. I don't think it's possible to die here. It would be very depressing if we die here.
Okay.
Just 12. Too many buffs here. That's annoying. They've come into this giant ball. Oh, I gotta split them up.
Do my best.
On it.
Yeah, I gotta split them up.
Yes.
Yes. Do my best. Yes.
I don't know how this can go. Nope, she's still gonna keep drawing back. Alright, that's annoying. But at least that's good enough for us to attack. Or to get attacked. Oh, Jesus. That's a shit ton of buffs. This is the beauty of any Emblem team. You get that +6, +6, +6 on that Blair Blade. If only she was using something better for instead of Io's shield, but... Okay, well, we're gonna get hit by a full-on...
Okay.
Yeah. Wait a second.
Shall we?
No, she can't teleport down.
As you will.
We're fine. It's the melon barrel for melon crusher. I know the irony. Nina will live. I know Nina will live. If I checked on attack. If we don't die on attack, we'll live on defense. Because we have decent defense. Does the Kagro actually kill us? No, right?
Sure.
I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out.
Yes.
I mean, well, we're not gonna find out, but
As you will.
I think if we actually found out, people would get really upset at me at this point because we've been here for a while. Nim, what villain do you want to see in Heroes? I want to see Ashnard. Wait, Ashnard or wait, he counts as a
What
villain?
can I do?
He was my hero, man. But no, I get what you mean. Yeah.
Do my best. Let's go.
I already got what I wanted. I only wanted the
We
Black
can
Knight in the
do
game, and
this.
he's here already. So, but outside of that, ooh,
Okay. I could do this.
can't really think of somebody. Yeah, I've generally not liked the villains in this entire series. In general, like most of the villains have been kind
Shall
of like
we?
average. But yeah. Anyways, we're here. We're here. We done, guys. We messed up a few times because I've intentionally tried some things, but yeah, it's all fun. Fought a lot of good teams today. That's unusual. Usually we don't get so many good teams, but here we are. Easy GG's. I mean, it should have been easy, right? Summer Black Knight? No. What? I wouldn't want to see that, actually. Alright, 4960, which is, I think, was better than our last week's score. And of course, we didn't try and get this. 4960 is not bad at all. I wonder if we truly went for it, if we could go 5k and over. It would take a lot of blades, and it wouldn't really be... There wouldn't really be a point. Anyways, we're done all the defensive battles as well. And in terms of ranking, the gap is getting smaller. Last week we had a 1000 rank opening. We're under that right now. I mean, we will be under that because we're gonna drop a few more ranks by the end tomorrow. But last week at the time of refresh, we still had over 1000. Huh. Okay, well, it looks like it's rising. I wonder what the cutoff point is now. But it's always a good thing when Arena is raising its points, because it means you fight more dumb people. But yeah, that's Arena, guys. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe, and so on. But we're gonna do more hero reviews now. See you paper cut. Thanks for being here, man. We only have a few more hero reviews, and then we're gonna do a raid.
Yes?
I'm at 4948, and we'll probably get kicked out tier 20 again. Seriously? It's that high now? What? I'm gonna try for tier 20 tomorrow. Alright, good luck, hate greatness. Saying your name is so weird. It feels so weird. Well, I guess that's how society is nowadays, huh? People don't like seeing people succeed. Alright, let's finish up the hero reviews and we'll do a raid. I'll look at your Dorcas. I will if we see your Dorcas. My Mia is Ogma. Alright, Ogma. We've already done half of this, so I'll only go up half. Guys, there's no need to ask me to review your unit. I would not ignore your unit unless you're going to show me Reinhardt or something. So there's a very little chance of that. Yeah, I don't think I see you. But yeah, I would review anyone anyways, so. We stopped here at Zelda Mon. Because Drago, we've seen Drago. Yeah. Well, actually, we didn't see Drago, but yeah, we saw Florence. All right, Drago, same right build, wrong seal. You don't need more attack from Nino. It's really rare to need more attack on Nino. There's like a belief that Nino has to have attack. She has to get buffed for attack to do damage or something, but it's like nobody realizes she does over 50 damage anyways. After she's merged. At plus speed minus something, she hits like 47, 49 or something. Anyways, Armor plus Fury, yeah. You review my Owen if I see it. And then if my unit era is the next 50, you can go ahead and view it. I have another unit I want to submit. Sure. Fire Suit Lance plus Rally Speed D, Luna, Darting Blow, Lance Breaker. Sure. That's all I can say. With Cavalry. It works mostly because of you're using him in a Horse Emblem team, but otherwise Darting Blow is not a great option. It's Life and Death is a preferable option, but that's a lot of commitment for a guy with no eyes. Roarblade, Draconic Aura, Life and Death renewal. Yeah, that's standard. You actually have to run Draconic or Moonbow because she can't really make use of anything else. The only thing not standard is that you're running Roarblade over Ragnarok. That's kind of questionable. Don't people usually go for Tharja if they want to do such a build? Tharja would be a lot better of choice than Celica. Huh. I didn't expect anybody to remove her tome. Ragnarok is really, really good, guys. If you just look at it, Ragnarok naturally gives you 6 attack more than Roarblade, so you would have to get buffed for attack on Roarblade and buff for speed or something to make up the difference. Of course, getting buff for attack is plus 3 attack, plus 3 damage, but still, it's it doesn't make up what Ragnarok gives you, which is, you know, essentially 6 extra attack and 5 extra speed. But yeah, why are you using Renewal then if you're running Roarblade? The rest of this is standard stuff. It's like Draconic Aura, Life and Death with Renewal. That's standard on Celica, but huh. I don't get it. You're running Ardent Sacrifice to use 10 HP on Renewal. Healing. Okay, well this is really weird. The swag stage leaving. Alright, see you, dude. Playtime is probably for chain challenges, other things like that, while Ragnarok's for arena and other things. That's a lot of commitment. If it were me, I would much rather keep a Tharja than to transfer to a Roarblade. That way I have two really good red mages. And Tharja would be a lot better because this is not even the right IVs. With Tharja you can adjust IVs pretty easily. Thank you Ramperu for subscribing, thank you Trintus for subscribing, and thank you Thimro for following, and Average Bear for subscribing. Did I miss a bunch of these? You converted me from a Chad to an Owen user. I got Owen recently, she's too good. I'm really happy Mr. No Hops. That's exactly what I want to do. To stop the friggin' absurdity of Reinhardt spams. Okay, Brave Sword plus Dragon Fang, Life and Death, Desperation, Defense Pro. It's like there's a whole bunch of ideas here, but in the end it doesn't work. Life and Death for the extra speed and extra attack, but Fair's attack is low. Fair has decent above average speed, but you're killing that with the Brave Sword. And at the same time, you're running defensive ploy, but that doesn't work because of Life and Death, taking it down to 26. Because it has to be 25 res, which is really low. And you're using attack plus 3 to improve the attack, but everything else is suffering as a result. And because you're not at 40, you're going to get doubled a lot easier. There's tons of ideas here, and Dragon Fang doesn't really work out well because you're only doing 41. The math would say using Iceberg or Glacies would work out better, because that would be 50% of res instead, and that would be 23 over 20. Game rounds down. Yeah, I don't know. What are you trying to go for here? I would just use Wudao. It has to be Wudao. Nothing else here makes sense if you're not running that. But yeah, sure. How many more powerful Radiant Ikes do you think we'll get before we get a Radiant Dawn Ike? What do you mean by how many? Like, the banner returning or iterations of him? It's almost 12:30 Nim. It is. It really is. Are we going to stay up to reset? There's no point in staying up until reset though. Roar Raven, Dragon Aura, attack plus 3, quick riposte. Defense res, attack plus 3. This is a really bad build. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what you're doing. We're moving on. Exalted Creds Crom, Foul Shot, Reciprocal Aid, Ether, Steady Wrath. Oh no. Advantage. Sending my unit during the start of the last hero review. Should I send it again or just wait? Just wait. It doesn't do anything if you send it again. It'll just say I'm still there. If you delete me and then send it again, you'll be sent to last of the line. So don't do that unless you want to take forever to be here. But jeez, what is with people nowadays? Brave Ike had to die for Crom, which is really weird because there's no reason for it. I don't see any reasoning for this. Okay, so why do we not see a reasoning for this? If Crom gets hit by something, say Ryoma, who has realistically has 55 attack, that's 21 plus 21, and he gets sent into advantage range. Oh, it's not 21, it's 4 plus 38. Well, quick math, we can't do it. Alright, but it wouldn't work out well in general, because he doesn't do enough damage, and he gets doubled by everything. If a red mage attacked him, he'd die. If any mage attacked him, he'd die. If a blue lancer attacked him, he'd die. And if he fought green heroes, he would survive, but he wouldn't necessarily kill them. I think he just gets into draws, and he would depend on Vantage to win. Which is really weird. I always think Steady Breath with Vantage is a weird option, because you actually have to get hit to use this, but you're kind of avoiding it. Well, ideally you avoid it by using Vantage, which doesn't really work out well here, because you're using Falchion. Because you don't get that distance. I don't know, it's a big mess. Do you really want a Vice here? I don't know. How does anybody use Crom? I feel like Crom is one of those heroes you just stick Brave Sword Plus. And that's all you do. with like Deathglow or something. Like a generic build, because I don't think he really does any builds really well. I mean, if you're using Deflect Melee, it helps. But I usually skip looking at the seals because it, you can put any seal on there and make it viable in something, but... Why wouldn't, close defense work out better? Because that would be plus 10, that would be 44 defense. That would help out a lot more on the first attack. Maybe run close defense then, because the math would make more sense that way. But either way, this doesn't work very well. You're just exchanging 1-to-1 and hoping advantage gets you the win. And at 53 attack, you'll never really one-shot anything, unless it's like a green mage. But in general, yeah. Is a good user of Brash Assault Reciprocal Aid? Brash Assault. I wouldn't say he's good, but yeah, I can see what you're saying there. That makes more sense than this. They should make an A skill that lets opponent double attacks go first, but they deal reduced damage. Asterix, you're onto something. That's actually pretty interesting. Let's see, Blade, iterations, variations. Okay, in that case for Ike, I don't know. I don't think we'll get any more iterations or variations in him. I don't really count Brave Ike as a version of him because it's not even canon, right? So, Matilda, whose is this? Wardo. Believe this is Gerardo. Oh boy. You get confused pronouncing those names. It's like Jose and Jose, but you're wrong on one account. I don't think you would ever run Life and Death though. Strange option. I've never even had the ability to get Swordbreaker 3. I don't think I've ever pulled for Abo. Alright. That's really interesting. Berkut's lands with res with 38 is to take on Reinhardt's. Should naturally double them. QR2, so you can naturally fight off red heroes. Red Swordsman is the most common heroes in the game. It might also work versus blue mages because of just how strong she is on the res part. So this covers two things. Deflect magic to make sure you survive. Yeah. It's a great build. Of course, we've had inclinations that you really like her because you talked about Matilda a lot, but all right, covers for red swords, covers for green red mages, covers for blue mages. That's a lot of coverage, which is excellent. That's what you want for a hero, so they never really have to like idle or do nothing, you know. Or you don't want to find a situation where you're not pristine. But yeah, Matilda covers a lot of things. Rally defense res for the extra arena points. Yeah, excellent Matilda. I don't think you can really make her much better. But yeah, I don't think you can make her much better. Yeah, definitely the best Matilda I've ever seen. Though, with how much you've committed on her, I'm so surprised to not see QR3. That is, you've done Desperation 3, you've done Disencounter, you've done Darting Blow 3, Life and Death 3, Fury 3, but no QR3? You've even done Swordbreaker 3, and she comes to Cancel Affinity. Yeah, that's the only surprising thing about that, but yeah, cool. Thana, Grimoire, Attack Res Bond 3, Swordbreaker, Opponent Flyers, Guidance 3. What do you guys think about Noe, guys? I just can't stop looking at her belly button. It's the most pronounced thing on her. But outside of that, outside of belly buttons, I don't know how to build her. I think Attack Res Bond's an interesting option, but it doesn't work well because her base speed's not great. Even at plus speed, it's not good. You always want to run her in a Fire Emblem team, but lackluster on attack speed, decent on defense and res. She's not a great hero. Guidance 3 with Grimoire, It's very interesting because you got to teleport and then teleport other heroes. But yeah. That's one of the things I theorized when I first saw her, but I don't know. You got to tell me, how well does that work? It seems really cool, but yeah, I don't know. She's very good on flyer teams. Well, you're always going to be very good whenever you have home flyers. Not a lot of people pull Hinokas. Hinoka's kind of rare, so that's why. How's TT going for you? 52k. We're getting there. Getting somewhere. Still need to put a lot of work in. Distant defense with deflect magic. That's a lot of... I think that's kind of overboard, honestly. Huh. Or not really. Okay, no, wait, it is overboard. You don't need distant defense if you're going to use deflect magic. Because Brave Lyn will kill you anyways. Any archer would kill you anyways. This is just to help you versus mages. But then you wouldn't need distant defense. If you want to do Locomin build, I would just run Fury, Wings of Mercy. There's not much you can do with dancers. You just want to improve their survivability and then allow them to fulfill their role better. If you want to go really overboard, it's Poison Dagger plus Life and Death, Desperation, or Vantage, or Wings of Mercy. It depends on how you view her, but there's not a lot of good builds around available for Olivia. Well, not a lot of good builds that are cheap, but yeah, those are your options. I think I have 40k in TT. 40k is respectable. It used to take a lot longer, but nowadays everybody just has auto battle. Alright, Arrows, Blade, Swift Sparrow, Desperation, yeah. Not when you pull 4 Hinokas. I've never even pulled Hinoka. Serpent Streams, you know, school and stuff. No problem, White Rabbit. You've been missing streams, but then I haven't also been streaming, so I don't even think it's your fault. Oh my god, Celica. It's a plus speed Celica. This is what you want with Life and Death 3. So you can hit that magical 46. You want to go over 45 speed to take advantage of like the fact that most heroes are around 40 speed. Interesting about Ragnarok is that it actually works if you get attacked too. So if she gets hit by a sword hero, there's actually a good chance she survives. She would have to get hit by something over 53 or over to die from a red sword hero, so that's not a guarantee, though generally speaking in Arena you probably do face someone with that much, but she has a chance of surviving is the point. And versus green heroes, of course, she'll survive, so yeah. Great Celica. This is why I'm not going to be upset if we don't get A-Res and we get Celicas, because I already have a Celica and I have a spare Celica, and if I get more Celicas, we can actually use Celica in Arena as our red hero. So it's going to be very interesting. And if you guys are looking at Blazing Light and thinking that's weird, again, it's for Arena points. I can always understand that. She probably no, okay. Well, generally you would have Draconic Aura or something just in case for like story mode or something, but Blazing Light, mostly for points. Anyways, yeah, this is perfectly fine. It's up to preference whether you want Desperation or Renewal. I would go with Renewal personally because I like using Ragnarok more than once. But, you know, Desperation works out better in general. But Renewal for Ragnarok is what I think is the way to go. But yeah, cool D. Hinoka's my first summon, Realm was my second. Chief Lightning, that's pretty funny. You must have thought the game was only about, you know, fates. Oh god, what is this? Big Daddy. The bar tray. CSL's this. Thanks for being here. Alright, so Desperation and Brash Assault, we all know that's a thing that's been tried a lot more nowadays. Which is funny because he comes with Brash Assault as a 4-star. He gets the level 3 version of it. Defense with 37, he might survive a physical encounter to get into Brash Assault range to use it with Desperation. But probably not. He hits hard enough at 51. 51's kind of what you want to aim for. Anything over 50 for your hero allows you to win on Vantage, generally. But Big Daddy is bad. No, fuck. Bad as in not good. Not as in bad as in like badass. No, god. Okay, well, here is Big Daddy's bar tray. Best bar tray I've seen. I haven't seen a lot of bar trays, but I hate everything about this. From the guy's name to the bar tray. To his friggin' mustache. Alright, we're moving on. Okay, Happy Vampire Henry, Gromblade plus close counter. What is going on here? Gromblade plus works well with armor emblem, of course. Close counter doesn't really work well because he doesn't really have the speed or defense to survive too many hits or res. Okay, Bowbreaker. So he can't kill Bravelyn. 46 is not enough to kill Bravelyn. He's a magic user, so Mulligar would nullify any bonuses he gets from Gromblade. And 46 minus like 30 something res times 2 is not enough. She has over 30. She has 35 HP or something like that. So she would actually survive. Interesting build that doesn't work. Huh. Glimmer. I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to help you. You've already committed to close counter, so I don't know. If you do close counter, wary fighter? That's about all I can see. You're gonna be a slow. Henry's gonna be slow, even with hone armor. It's only 40 speed. That's not enough to double anything. So I would just do wary fighter. This is a weird build. I don't know. What was your luckiest poll? I'll make a video about that. My luckiest poll. To advertise for something we're gonna do soon. But yeah, I'll make a video on that. Luckiest poll is when I got three 5-stars in a row. But you guys can watch the video to see. Roarblade plus Dragon Fang Fury Desperation Brush. So guys, just because you can use Desperation doesn't mean this is a good idea. I've been seeing this a lot more lately. People legitimately believe in this. And yeah, it works with Noe, because as long as you don't get doubled, you can get hit to get into Crash Assault range. But I generally like this with Brave Heroes, because that extra set attack being quad makes a lot more of a difference than just here. When you think about it with Noe, like, what is this supposed to help you with? I think she should naturally double Julia's, right? Maybe help with Nino? But there's not a lot of green heroes that this would matter on. Because yeah, I don't know, Crash Assault for what? Maybe versus Bravelyn. But wouldn't you die in one shot? So I guess you would have to make sure you kill her. But that might not happen. I don't know, this is interesting. Eurobeat. Eurobeat is actually a famous hentai group. Fun facts. Thank you, Exalted, for the sub. Thanks a lot. Did I just miss that? Brush Assault plus Desperation good for Delphia. No, I think she just dies. But yeah, thanks you so much, Exalted, for the sub. I wish I could make this more special, but nothing's coming to mind. But yeah, sub hype, guys. It was 20 minutes ago? Fuck. I have the volume on. I'm listening for announcements. I tried telling you to. Okay. Why did I just hear it? Oh, okay. I was thinking like, why is there no sub hype? Now I understand. Pay attention to chat closely. I do. I check every like minute or two at least. Thank you, Justin Wu. Look, I just got that as it happened. There's a voice announcement. I can hear it. Oh boy. Ugh. Okay. Anyways, I'm so sorry about that, but thank you so much for the sub. I didn't mean to ignore it. I mean, I never mean to ignore anybody, but. All right. Wait. No, we were supposed to talk about that. I can't leave it off that hentai group. So, Fury speed plus 3 desperation. Yeah. I check at least every minute, at least. It's usually more than that. Thank you, Chase M, for subscribing. Oh, Eurobeat were around way before Noise came out. Attack plus 3, Swordbreaker, Great Sword plus. Wait, who is this? Michael? Is this Jay? The heck? This is actually legit. Of course, that attack plus 3 kind of throws you off. Even at 48 with Death Blow, that actually works out. 31 defense. Good enough on defense. Res of 20. Not enough to survive Remage. Well, actually, 46 HP. I think Jay's actually right. Laszlo does seem kind of underrated. Huh. So you could probably survive a Green Mage shot. Or getting doubled by like Green Mages in specific situations. Brave Sword plus Death Blow, 51 to 57. Even if you remove 3, that's a lot of damage. That's usually good enough to kill anything. Swordbreaker to beat off other Red Sword heroes. And Bonfire on that defense, which is over 30, so that makes sense. Huh. I never thought about it like that, but Laszlo is actually legit. Plus 4. Is there really another build you can do with Laszlo? No, right? Because he doesn't have a special weapon. Yeah, it's just Silver Sword plus. Okay, I guess this is how you build Laszlo. There's nothing you can do on it. Do on him. I just said it. Oh god, he's not gender fluent. Is he? He comes with Axebreaker. Home Speed 3. Alright, yeah. Okay, this works perfectly nice. CDS827, thanks for being here. We're about done anyways. We're just finishing this off. Donovan is using Mia. Unfortunate, huh? Is Donovan's on in this game. Just use her base kit if you don't know how to build her. Is power creep the only thing that would make you drop Nino, or would you stick with Nino afterwards anyways? I don't think power creep can ever affect Nino. Her stat spread is just way too good for that to matter. Who's the girl on the left? Lethe? I can't say her name anymore. Grixco, Fury, Renewal 3, Drive Speed 2, 4, yeah. Flare Blade, yeah. We've seen Cheetahs, perfect Cheetahs. This one's a plus speed Cheetah. Wait, no, it's not. Goddamn CL's always throwing me off nowadays. When you can have plus 3 CL and, you know, plus minus is by 3, it throws you off. But yeah, it's a perfect Cheetah. Chrom, Falchion, Earth Boost, Swordbreaker. Alright, that makes more sense to me. Earth Boost with Chrom makes more sense. Decent attack, decent defense. I mean, really good defense. Bad everything else. Yeah, it works. I guess that's how you can build him. Whoops. Rate my Narcium, please. If only we get to it. Force defense 3, seal attack 3. This might work once Sigmund gets that upgrade soon. But I would run Lancebreaker. Sigmund buff might really help that out, so it's interesting because Sigmund counteracts Fortress defense, so you just get 5 extra defense. I wouldn't view it like that though. I would actually prefer using Earth Boost or something else. You want to keep that attack, especially when you're never gonna double things. You want to keep that attack. Anyways, that's the hero reviews. I'm gonna go over the next 50 just in case. See you, Shenlong. I'll go over the next 50. That's gonna be a stream. Oh boy, tiring day. Thank you, Kevin Kennerson, for subscribing. And if you guys enjoyed, leave a subscribe or whatnot. Subscribe, follow. Yeah, we're gonna check one more though. Aira's Blade buff upgrade equals DC plus. No, it's not even on the upgrade list, but okay. Next, it's Swift Suzaki to Tempest for Tempest Trials. Hopefully, creativity, Picanacho, Brennan. So Brennan, you are on this list. How long did you have to wait? Are you here? Jim the Hillbilly. It's nice to see you again. Semicircle, nice to see you again. Head Pat Incorporated. I would love to pet Noe on the head. Seems like it would be the funnest thing. I don't know if I can say that on stream. JavCap69. Oh, there's a lot of people who are back here. For Elliewood. Okay. Saki, Chopper. Smiley Face Sophia, Chad. I guess there's a lot of black people, right? And they say that a lot, so it must be allowed. Unless the technologies can tell your race. Because apparently, you know, you can't say that unless you're black. What if I make myself sound black and I say it? Would I pass through? But that's assuming this thing is actually legit. Anyways, I did promise Brendan that we're gonna check him out, so here we go. Brendan, why did you make me check this out? Alright, distant counter, wind sweep, hone speed 3, phantom speed 2. Okay, you're fast enough to double, but you're giving that up to use wind sweep. I don't get it. You usually want to use wind sweep on really slow heroes, or heroes just quick enough to prevent doubling but never enough to double. That makes more sense. But with Aira having distant counter and having a plus speed one, this seems like a waste of potential, dude. How well does this actually work? Cause at 46 attack, it'll never get you a clean kill. Even on green mages, they might survive this. Unless you double, then you're fine. But this is really weird. Kind of counterprotective. I would say that's too. Wind sweep on Aira. I know this is weird. Nim already checked Narcian. I haven't seen Narcian. Sorry, 2 wieners. Nimious, you sound like a pasty white kid who gets shoved in the locker. There's no way that's what I sound like. No way. Anyways, this is really cool, but not for the right reasons. Phantom speed doubles in wind sweep use in Aira's blade, but let's hear your best black guy impression. I'm gonna bark twice, all right, and then we're gonna say that's my black guy impression. But no, I don't see the point here, Brendan. Enemy attacks, Aira counters, ask for a nuke online for anyone else. Jeez, okay, that's still not one round. That's confusing. Sure, I guess, I don't know. Heated Greatness was a reference to DMX, dude. Okay, Aira's blade, distant counter, wind sweep, wind speed 3. Alright, well, I don't know, there's no point in looking at that anymore. I don't get it. I see the interest, I see it being interesting, but not useful. I listen to a lot of rap, guys. Alright, I was making an actual black guy impression was gonna be lame no matter how you looked at it, so I just said that. Alright, let's look at somebody to raid now, because we got to raid twice today. If you guys want to know what Nimious is like, go to his top 3 clips of all time. That represents who he is perfectly. That's not true. I am more than that. Wait a second, Jay donated? When did Jay donate? Oh wait, Jay donated earlier. Thanks, Jay. You didn't check my Tsubaki? That's next 50. We're gonna do that another time. I've been streaming way too long right now. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours with 0 drop frames. 0 drop frames. Whoa. I've never had 0 drop frames. Oh my god. Everything's going up. Oh crap, I didn't cash out today. Oh crap. Aw. But yeah, everything else was pretty good then. I could have swapped my hero. If you swap your hero, it doesn't show up right away. Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you meant you wanted me to just check you out early so I could rotate. Okay, my bad. Sorry, Brendan. I thought you meant you want. All right, let's pick out somebody to host. 0 drop. This is literally the first time I ever had 0 drop frames. I've never had it before. Oh man, it feels good. All right, we only have 2 choices. We have somebody who's playing Fate Grand Order or the Red Melody. Get ready for the stream to be monetized. It might happen, yeah. Quality improvement. I haven't even done anything. I actually just spent $100. I'll wait another month. Brendan, I'll just add you to friends, dude. How about that? I actually spent $100 to upgrade my power line this Black Friday. So I was trying to prevent drop frames, but it looks like we can just improve our quality instead. Yeah, that's cool. 5 minutes till reset. I guess we are waiting till reset, huh? But yeah, who you guys want me to host? Red Melody or Razor Rex? The Red Melody? I mean, you're gonna look after a homie, aren't you? Can we raid Nairo? That would make no sense. Wait, is Nairo streaming right now? It'd be weird to raid Nairo, because Nairo's a big streamer. I'm just a small streamer who does FEH, because I haven't really tried anything else. Well, you know what, next week we're going to be streaming a lot of other games, so we'll try everything. Is Nairo not streaming Smash then? Alright, whatever. I'm going to assume it's a Red Melody, so we're going to do Red Melody. Raid a poker stream? That'd be weird. I'm gonna stay online for the. Well, actually, we'll do this right after. We'll stay up for the reset, because that's always cool. Oh crap! I actually got to spend some stamina right away then. We'll wait 5 minutes, then we'll raid him. Which means enough time to do one run, right? How does your auto battle TT team looks like, guys? Mine is. This is mine. It's really bad, but it's mostly just for trying to get these two to S, which they did get to. But also hero merit, because Arden and my Black Knight and my Hector are maxed out, so I don't bother using them. Yeah, this is how I run my team for auto battle Tim Strauss. You don't auto battle? Not auto battling takes forever, and I don't know how else you're supposed to spend all your stamina.
As you wish.
Eggy, you have 5 minutes to plan this out, dude. Alright, I'm gonna turn everything off, make this as quick as possible. Mine's Tiki, Adult Tiki, Henry, Black Knight, and Clarine. You have 2 bulky heroes, that makes sense. Halloween Henry too, that's bulky as well. Are we already F'd? No, we're not. No, we are. No, we're not. Oh, no, we are. Oh crap, I didn't stop in time. Oh boy, I didn't even want to do. Okay, well, it looks like we're gonna have to actually try it here because it goes so quick. How do we stop this? In before Nim loses his healer earlier. I didn't expect to lose Black. I didn't expect to lose Brave Ike. All right, now we gotta actually try because otherwise we've lost.
As you wish.
My turn.
Nim fails. I was screw you guys.
Yes. Let's go.
I think Noe doesn't kill. I don't want to bother with Arden versus. Hey, Arden actually wouldn't get doubled. Okay, well, we're gonna stand there then. 39 attack, yeah, okay, we'll live. Alright, good.
Let's go.
Does Nino kill him? He has 16 res. She has 42 attack. I think somebody dies here. Motherfucker. Alright, we should have just used the real team from the beginning. I wanted to auto battle this, but here we are. We're kind of just in trouble. Wait a second.
Yes.
Can we survive? No, we can't run here because she would run there. The AI is so dumb like that. Alright, cool, we survived.
Let's go.
Alright, now we're gonna forfeit. RIP this run, I know. This is one hell of a bad all-about run. Hey, we can actually do this battle too. But it might kill our score. I don't care anymore. Oh boy, this is too depressing.
Yes.
I can't believe we did an all battle team, and now we're gonna do it manually.
Let's go.
That's terrible, man.
Yes.
Let's go.
Still waiting for raid. We'll get to it right after this.
As you wish.
We're gonna wait for reset, which is like now.
go.
So,
Let's go.
all right. Oh my god. This was so painful. Hey, we can go through this battle too.
Ludicrous.
Okay. Effie could actually do this on her own, if not for Brave Ike. And if we keep getting lucky with these battles.
As you wish.
Wow, Effie, you're really doing this.
Ludicrous.
Oh crap, this is not gonna be well. This is gonna kill the score though. But I don't care. This is cool. Effie's doing everything on her own.
Let's go.
I wonder what our score will
As you
be.
wish.
Is this the first time I get a D on speed?
Let's go.
Ludicrous.
Fjorm's trailers are alright. We gotta check that out ourselves. I think we'll try it.
As you wish.
Can Effie take on Brave Ike?
Let's go.
Probably not. I mean, it's definitely not. I think she's dead now. Oh. I had my hopes up for a moment. Anyways, we'll check out the Fjorm trailer right after this then. It doesn't really matter. Let's just go through it. Too bad it's not Gale Force. Yeah. I do intend to put Gale Force on her.
Be happy.
Onward.
Here we go. Of course.
Whenever I finally get another Effie, I will actually go all the way
Here
with
I
her.
go.
Okay.
Give her Brave Lance Plus and
Yes.
Gale Force.
Understood.
Doesn't even matter.
All right.
Guys, stop giving them ideas. We need to sleep.
I will.
If you have to go, just go, man. But yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking around. All right, I guess now we gotta check out stuff. Fjorm's out at E. I've never gotten such a low rating before. Oh man, that hurts. I've never gotten an E before. All right, we'll check out Fjorm. All right. Is there anything special? We don't get her free today? I wonder how she would show up. Three hours left on Trick or Defeat. We're gonna end up not going for it. Anyways, let's check out Fjorm.
All right.
Okay, Sonya. All right, guys. Fjorm trailer. Let's check it out. And then we're gonna go for real. But I definitely gotta check out that trailer, you guys. Wow, E exists. E does exist. There is lower than D. I didn't even know there was lower than D. Whoops, that's the wrong one. We don't actually have to do that. Just turn on PC. 218 of you guys watching. Wow, thank you guys so much on YouTube. And thank you to the 100 people on Twitch. 770 likes. Wow, you guys are really liking the content, even though I don't think I'm doing anything worthwhile. But thank you so much. Okay, Nintendo Mobile, was it? By the way, we've never even had anybody sponsor us on YouTube, funny enough. Okay, wait, what? You said the Fjorm trailer's up. It is up. Nim, aren't you tired? I took a nap. I overslept. That's why our stream was late. No, it is up. Huh. That's weird. Is it private? Fire Emblem Heroes Legendary Hero. My own video's second. The heck? I'll leave it a like. Does that get me there? Just click it. I can't. If we can't watch on the tablet, or the orientation would be weird. No, it just shows up if we. Is it private? The heck? All right. Well, whatever here. All right. I hope this is exciting. Wait, it's a trailer just for one hero?
Princess of Nifl, the Kingdom of Ice.
Oh, she sounds good. She looks shy. Whoa. Whoa. Oh god, she looks good. She has possibly the best looking thighs in the entire game. Oh man. Them thighs. Oh. It's literally just one hero. Alright. What? Wait, what? Oh, you mean the legendary hero band? Oh, yeah. Wow, nice showing off everybody. Oh my god, Ragnar Astro looks so good. Haha, Xander just stabs him with the stupid Carolines. 8%. Oh man. That's beautiful. Yeah, it is tomorrow, unfortunately. I mean, we know that already because we're here. But what? You guys don't need to know what I'm watching. But can we get out of here, please? Alright, let's go back to that.
I am Fjorm.
Yeah. Yep. Still the best thighs ever. Why is her cape more dirty? Oh, that's weird.
Princess of Nifl, the Kingdom of Ice.
Alright, so Ice Mirror. Let's check it out. Reduces damage unit takes from foes 2 spaces away by 30%. Its special trigger is boosts units attack by total damage. Was reduced by. Ah. I mean, people did leak where her special was, but I didn't think it would be worded like that. Reduces by 30% only. That's not a lot. It's like an improved Eshiton, isn't it? Oh no, it's a distant version. Okay. It's only distant though. And we know her base stats aren't great. They're good, but not great. She's a slower hero. So you might want to just run Quick Riposte of her. Quick Riposte counter with distant counter is always a good option. Especially if they're like kind of bulky. Attack defense bond. I hope nobody actually uses her for attack defense bond. That's going to be depressing. Do I need to show you real thighs in FEH? Yes. Shield Pulse 3. Shield Pulse was originally only on Saber, so that's interesting. Shield Pulse to get that Ice Mirror up quicker. It works out really well together. Ellipter with that distant counter. Yeah, okay, she has a really good base set then. It's not excellent. I would just replace A and put Quick Riposte on her, but yeah, Quick Riposte Advantage works, yeah. Well, that's cool. We're gonna get a useful Lancer. Having distant counter improves their usability dramatically, and definitely, at least you're gonna use her in Arena Assault. I still wouldn't pull for her though. Is the thing. She's really nice to have, but I wouldn't pull for her to merge her. I would just keep her as is. But yeah, blue still looks like the weakest link of the summoning banner. Nice. Let's go through that one more time. Her set is interesting, yeah. That's really not great, but it's interesting to decide to hide it so people will figure it out and make a big deal out of it. I'm more interested about all the other heroes, honestly. Aira especially. My priority list here is Aira, Bravelyn, Bridal Cordy, and then Spring Camilla. That's my top 4 that I want. But yeah, it's all interesting. Yeah. Only one. No. Huh? Is this telling us she's going to be available twice? No, wait, never mind. I just got really confused. What the heck? Never mind. All right, my bad. But yeah, she's coming soon, free. That's nice. Anyways, let's get our raid ready. There's not much to talk about here. Everybody already knew about her, anyways. Available until April 12th. I'm sorry, guys. I'm Canadian. I mean, for Americans, it seems really obvious, you know, to have, you know, a month before day. But in other countries, it's more often the days are before the month, because it goes day, month, year instead of month, day, year. You know, it doesn't flow properly. But yeah, that's why I got slightly confused. Hey Isaac, we're about to go. All right, so that's really cool. I think it was the red melody, so here we go. I wish people had shorter names, so hosting them would be easier. The red melody. All right. We have 100 people watching. Please, everyone, join the raid. We're gonna raid the red melody. I haven't really remember watching too much of their stuff. Nimious overrated, free to play outdated. Long have we awaited. The red melody gets rated. Good job, Eggy. Good job, Eggy. That's actually pretty good for a sleep deprived, you know, medical student. That's pretty good. You can't really expect much from medical students, guys, but yeah. All right, 27 of you guys. All right, that's pretty hype. 28. Come on, let's get it 30. Oh, wait, somebody left? Who the heck would leave? All right, 30. The golden number. Can we get more? 33? All right, let's check it. Let's check it out. 34. I wish it rated quicker, but I still find it weird that people like stream at 40p. Is he even here? Oh, he is here. Okay. Whoa, these reaction things are so cool. If I ever go to full time into streaming on Twitch, I would totally do reactions.
Oh my god. Thank you, Nimious. I didn't know you were even on. I thought you were asleep. Oh god.
That's a really big size Lin boobs. Interesting. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being on the stream. It's always nice to raid somebody.
Weren't you on earlier? I thought you went to bed.
I did go sleep, but then I wanted to take a nap, but then I woke up late, and then we streamed, and then now we're here.
Spooky.
But yeah, all right, enjoy, dudes, and thank you everyone for being here for the stream, especially those on YouTube, because you're getting left out of the fun right now. But yeah, this was cool. I'm glad we got to do this, and yeah, I'll stream tomorrow. Thanks guys for being here, all that. And yeah, this was Nimious. I'm bad.
Yeah, I can't even say thank you because there's too many people in chat.
Rating's pretty cool to make somebody's day like that. What happened to your stream? Wait. Oh.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, that's mine. That's mine. That baby face is mine. Wait, no, baby face was wrong for this. Wait, no, I can't say it again. I've never done this reaction thing again. How do you do this? Oh. PogChamp. Yeah. Why is it Bible Thump? Oh.
I think it calmed down now.
Oh, this is
Thank
pretty
you,
cool.
Nimious, and thank you everyone that's following right now. Oh my
Yeah, no
God.
problem. Oh. Okay, yeah, thanks guys. We'll see you later. Bye bye.